Mhm.
We're, before we get
Fuck.
somehow we jumped into a conversation. Let's introduce everybody and then let's hop back into this. Top left
Yeah.
corner, my permanent hype man, the legend, the man. His body's ripped, sexy, beautiful, healthy skin, shining. I can just see. Oh my god, I'm blinded. Welcome. For those of you wondering, he's single with a 9-inch fucking cock. Welcome. Abdu 2 Beastie. Welcome, brother.
Yo, what's good, man?
What up, baby? What up,
What's
baby?
up,
Hello, everybody. By the way, what's good, Dev? How you doing, bro?
Good to see you, man. Yeah, I miss you. It feels like it's a long time.
Yeah, how's life, man?
That's different, dude. Like, without like kind of like an active live stream, like, it's weird. I'm just really just working on the agency on the back end, and I don't know, just hanging out with the girl, just weird
Oh,
shit,
you
man.
still fucking let's go, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're doing great.
That's what's up, man. That's good to hear,
How
bro.
are you doing, man? Like, what are you streaming at all?
Yeah, I'm trying to get back into it.
Cool.
I've been, doing. I've been sprinkling here and there, but I'm trying to get back into it. But yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, and Trey, you need to compliment my fucking mic because you fucking tortured me about this shit forever. I finally got a boom arm, motherfucker.
Good shit.
Yeah, your mic's amazing now.
Yeah, you sound great now. I was wondering what made you sound so good. I thought it was possibly the clear, clean skin, the jacked body. I thought it was one of those things, but
man,
just the new. So that mic arm that's holding on to it, is that just your cock or is that an actual mic arm?
Yeah,
to the right.
Introduce the next person, man.
To the right of. Wait, I need to make sure I spelled your name correctly for the name, just to make sure. Okay, good. Is it one word or two? Melly.
Oh, you can just call me Melly.
No, I know about for your name on the screen.
Oh, it's together.
Okay,
so it would be Angel Melly, yeah.
Hello, mate. It's together, mate. All right, here we go.
I can't wait to be bullied for my accent, dude.
No, I love this accent. Like, I love Australians and New Zealand
That shit
people.
is fire.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I've always wondered. Well, I don't know you that well. Yeah, it's maybe inappropriate. Anyways, to the right of Abdu 2 Beastie. Welcome. You know what? Give me a second. Let me think of good ones. We don't know each other too well here, but I'll still give me a couple seconds here. I got to power up the hard drive. Let's see. Okay, to the right of Abdu 2 Beastie. Is that red hair?
It's brown.
Fuck. Okay, here we go. To the right of Abdu 2 Beastie, brown hair. She's a woman, right? We're good. Like,
wow, female.
She's a female. Fuck.
Oh my god. Oh my god, are you okay?
ANGELMELLY, welcome. Fuck.
Hi, hello.
We'll build on that later, okay? I gotta get to know you a little bit. We'll build on that later. My bad. Okay. How you doing? How's life?
I'm good. Life's great. I'm just chilling out.
Good,
Yeah.
good. How's New Zealand with everything? Are you guys still in, like, where are you guys in this COVID stuff?
Oh, we can do whatever we want over here. Like, we don't have
Really?
any lockdown. Yeah, we can literally travel around New Zealand and everything. So
Been like that
Damn.
for a while, right?
yeah, it has. A lot of freedom.
nice.
A lot of
Yeah.
freedom.
Very cool, very cool. So
Are you
New Zealand.
vaccinated? Sorry.
No, but a lot
Okay.
of people have like their vaccinations over here. Some people don't over here because they don't travel much. But yeah, we literally have no cases.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Is New Zealand like a small island? It's a small island, right?
Kinda, yeah, it pretty much is.
I'm such an ignorant American. Okay, well, to the right of Melly, we have our true crime expert. If you kill anybody, she'll be on to you within a matter of minutes. If you leave a DNA sample behind, a hair follicle, a fingernail clipping, she'll find it, process it, analyze it, and she'll find you, your mother, your father, your brother, and your sister with one keyword search. Welcome. Monday, every Monday, on Monday, True Crime Stream, Detective Big Boss Bose.
That was such a sweet intro.
Yeah, I
Especially
got
because
you.
I feel like so many people have asked me lately, like, Bose, how do you feel about everyone like ripping the true crime meta? I'm like, well, nobody ripped it. Anybody can do it. But I appreciate the intro. Yeah. I've been doing true crime on Twitch for like 5 years. So that's really cool to see it.
I love watching
Nah.
true crime on my couch. It's great. Like, just like, you
Watch
know,
it with me.
Sure. Like with you or like watch you?
Oh, no, no. I'm promoting myself to your viewers, telling them watch it with me
Oh,
instead.
I thought you were
But
talking to me.
we'll talk, Train. It's fine.
Okay, thanks.
Feels like true
Nah,
crime's
but-
popping off.
I mean, it
Like,
always has been. It's interesting. I don't know why no one was doing it before. It's a hole in the market. I mean,
Like,
dude, think about it. Devin, if there was a person that even just did history streams, Monday, Wednesday,
Oh,
Friday.
like hardcore
2
history,
hours.
yeah.
Yeah, and they're like
Mhm.
produced and everything. Anybody can do some of this stuff. Just pick a thing that you love, be passionate about it, and start streaming it.
That'd be sick as fuck, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you know JCS, like Jim Can't Swim, Criminal Psychology, like his videos randomly started getting like shown on YouTube, and now like every single one of them has like 15 million views.
It's
Like,
it's
they
so
just-
it's because, and also I'm gonna suck my own dick for a minute. I am the only person on this entire platform that has spoken to JCS directly and has permission to stream their videos. I have
that's
permission
sick.
to stream their Patreon videos and their original ones, and I've had it
I was
since
a
November.
Patreon supporter for a while. It was just $1, and then you just get all this content. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Like I was the only, so like it was kind of like jarring to see like everyone, especially with like massive viewership, like streaming it. So I was like, whoa, have you talked to them? I try to, any of the documentaries I watch, I speak to the creators themselves and get the permission for it. So I do think if people are doing true crime on Twitch, you should do that and figure out how you should how you can promote the person's YouTube or help in some way too. I don't know. Anyways, next.
Perfect.
Yeah, Bo's getting too good at that.
I might-
shit.
I might be
watched the
fuck-
stream
I
the
might
other
be
day, I'm
fucked,
like,
man.
God damn.
I've been watching all those videos.
Wait, what
Yes,
videos?
The JCS. I love the JCS.
What is
videos.
JCS?
Yeah, they're good.
Jim
Yeah,
Can't
yeah.
Swim. It's like an analysis of interrogations, real police interrogations. That he takes the footage and he like does psychological breakdowns on the methodology. Train, you would love this shit.
Oh,
I
it's the
know
shit
you-
that
Yeah.
I think I saw Hassan and Miskif watching, right?
Maybe it's like
It's-
this.
it's
like,
like-
I saw Bo's watching. I don't
It's
know.
the
I saw
police
Bo's
interview,
watching.
right? Where the guy's
Yeah.
like, he's
so
like,
Yeah.
Tyler, like a couple months ago, you like hosted me like in a December stream, and all of your people, we watched like 3 or 4 JCSs like at 5 o'clock in the morning.
it's that
yeah.
shit. It's that shit where that guy he said some shit like, he's like, well, I wasn't planning on killing her, but I was walking out the door with her, and I just right then and there figured I'm gonna smash her on the back of the head and kill her. Like, it's that kind of interview, right? I think I watched it on someone's stream.
It's so fucking crazy to like watch a person literally go through a real interrogation and like break down when they've committed like a murder. And you always
Yeah.
think that like I always think like I'd be the badass that like sits there with the police and doesn't say anything, but I don't know, man. Like
Dude,
they're
gotta-
so good.
They got a plan for any way to steer the conversation. Like,
Yeah.
they can do anything.
Yeah.
To be honest, very low key. The Canadian murders are the best. Don't sleep
Oh,
on
yeah.
Canadian murders. They're really good ones.
Really?
Yeah.
They're very crazy.
That's
Wait, I'm
good
trying
to
to think. It was one of those.
great
It was-
to know,
I don't think, I
thanks.
think it was the guy. I forgot. I think I saw that one though.
Yo, wait, I'm calling this shit now. The other thing I do is court TV. That shit's gonna catch on because that shit is crazy. I watched the whole Jodi Arias case, and when you have two, like a prosecutor and a criminal defense attorney that you know is a fucking liar, and they're just duking it out, and the prosecutors have a lot of personality, it's like fucking watching TV. That shit's wild too. I know somebody's gonna start doing that too after me. We gonna see.
Maybe that's what I should have done 2 years ago. I should have had like you or like the 6 other streamers that watch TV. I should have had you guys watch Gordo first, and then it would have been deemed okay by Reddit, and then I would have been good, and I would have avoided about 76 different hate threads that called for me to go to jail for 6 years. But hey, it is what it is. Anyways, below Abdu 2 Beastie, co-host, co-producer of the show, welcome. He has a girlfriend, and his girlfriend told us he has a big fucking cock. This isn't a joke. Welcome. Organized, mature, smart, intelligent, high IQ. You could almost say the same length as his cock. Welcome, Devin
Fencing.
Nash. Welcome,
hey man,
brother.
thanks. It's an
No
honor,
problem.
an honor to be here, man. Thank you so much for having me.
By the way, to the
How come he didn't shout out his dancing, by the way? That shit still blows my
oh yeah,
mind.
breakdancing star Devin Nash. If you guys didn't notice, in season 2, 3, 4, and 5, he literally won all seasons. Give me a second here. I see a comment here that is disgusting. I don't know how he's even typing, not even following my chat. Yep, give me a sec here. Perfect. Yo, mods. The fact that I have to even read that comment means you're not doing your janitorial work correctly. So get your shit together. Anyways,
Train, man, your life is meaningfully different than the past 2 weeks. You're like in a completely different universe. It feels like.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in this permanent manic mode based on the dumb shit that I'm doing 24/7. But hopefully,
Oh, there's that. Yeah, I meant like just moving and just getting everything going. Like you just got a different life.
yeah. Well, also I reached this like weird point, and I haven't felt this like I actually feel this like almost this like peace that I haven't felt for so long. And, you know, half of it started when I decided to stop going on live stream fail. I stopped a year and a half ago, or maybe it was a year ago, maybe a year and 2 months ago. I stopped altogether. I still have some people that link me stuff, but I tell them not to. But it's been like a good year plus where I haven't gone on. That's the first half. And the second half, through that, the more and more like stuff that I do and get shit for, it has like slowly numbed and made me realize like it doesn't matter. And I'm beginning to like understand. Or maybe I'm just getting older. I don't know which one. I could just be getting older low key. But I'm actually beginning to like not give a fuck about the stupid shit, right? Like now what I mean by that is like I still give a fuck, right? I still care because that's who I am. But I'm referring to like the people that just don't like me. I'm beginning to like actually be able to shed that almost instantaneously, and I've become like happier for that. I can't explain it. Like I'm genuinely like in like a way better state of mind than I was a year and a half ago on stream. Does that make any sense?
That's good, man. No, it does. Yeah.
You're ignoring the troll. Like you're ignoring the trolls. Like
well,
you're
it's not
letting them.
It's not even about ignoring. Like so, like if you read my tweets, I address them. Like if you read my tweets from a year and a half ago to how I reacted to it first. If you read my last couple tweets, I feel like the last couple tweets, I'm like, my thoughts are well organized. I have my point down, and I just absolutely murder these clowns, right? Like they're just clean fucking tweets that get straight to the point, and anyone with half a brain would look at this tweet and be like, dude, these fucking kids are clowns, right? Back then, I would just like go on a berserk fucking like, I'd be pissed, mad. I couldn't handle my emotions, right? I'd just be angry. They'd get to me. Now I'm at a point where I get it. I spit some shit back and they're just destroyed. It's done, right? Because like right now they're at like fucking what? Probably 200-300 different posts, 9 different elite big streamers teamed up with them coming at me, and I'm still sitting here with middle fingers up, not giving a shit and doing my thing, right? Like that's where I am versus like where I used to be. I would have probably stopped streaming for a couple days, switched my content, right? Had 6 different fucking people come on and had arguments about it, right? And I just feel like happier about it now. It's the weirdest like thing I've gotten to in my streaming career, in quotes. Does that make any sense?
And you think like was there like a conscious change in mindset, or have you just been through it so many times that you're just like,
well,
you're past it?
Yeah, that's the funny thing. I was actually talking to my streamer about this. I think I've been through it so many times, right? Like, and that's the crazy part. Like, that's kind of the irony behind it, right? These same people have done this to me for everything, right? I mean, earlier I brought up a joke to Bose about you guys should watch it first, but I mean, for Gordon, right? Gordon Ramsay watching TV shows, right? I don't know if you remember that era, but fuck, I was getting dumpstered, right? Like this guy belongs in jail. He should get sued. Everything should be taken from him for taking the food out of these producers' families and watching their show on stream. And then, like, you know, Hassan, Miskiff, and 6 other favorite streamers start watching fucking 6 different fucking TV shows, and it's all praise, right? And, like, I guess the irony of it is, like, they kind of helped build that armor around me. So now their fucking petty bullshit doesn't work. Does that make sense? So I guess in a way it is that they kind of, just all the fucking dumbasses just kind of, does that make any sense?
Yeah, you got it out of the way early. Built up some thick skin.
Yeah.
You know what I think it is?
Yeah,
I think also the change in environment too, because you gotta think about it, like
seeing
a lot
the
of
outside,
the shit you went through.
Yeah.
A lot of the shit you went through was
Facts.
at your last place also. So like it's kind of like in this new place, you're not, a lot of this stuff, it kind of probably feels like it's in the past, and then you're like moving forward. So it's like, you know, I mean, because you were in your last place for like how many years?
Fuck yeah, I don't know, 3 years. I think I was cooped up in that small little.
And all the bullshit happened there. like all the bullshit. So all those emotions there, all those stressful nights, everything happened there. So I feel like the change in environment, you're in a new area, the new
Also
place
seeing
is higher.
the sun, like just going
Yeah.
outside and like seeing the sun and like just looking at nature, that's also helped me a lot. Just like having the sun on my, I haven't seen sun for like 2 years, no bullshit. Like it was
Yeah.
like that. You know what I'm saying? Pollo, Los Pollos, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, and this is a thing that I've dealt with too, and it's like what you're describing is exactly shit that I felt too. When you're talking about like misgiving a sign, like other people, like and they're not giving them as hard of a time or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
It's because like the first times that people have given you shit or given me shit, like we want to like fight them, like we want to go at them. So then it just more and more people want to do that because like they're getting like that. They want that like interaction, if that makes sense. Like they want to be in like a I don't know. They just
Dialogue
want
with
to
us.
they want to get you. They want to see you get triggered or something. Like at least for me, like they want to like trigger me or like, you know, they want to get you angry. You know. So I feel like when you start to just not react like that, it's all about how you react. When you start not to react like that, you feel way better. And like that, I mean, I've done that, and I think, you know, from what you're describing, it sounds like you've done that. But
Yeah,
you know.
for me, it's not so much that I ignore it. For me, it's more so that like I react to it, but I'm more like concise and to the point.
Yeah, like you react to it, but you're not going on about it for like, you know, like days or like weeks, and then like
Yeah,
having
I
like,
do
you
my
know,
thing still.
full-blown-
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like I've gotten to an age where like I've kind of reached like a point of where I have come closer to appreciating and accepting who I am and loving that, right? And not needing to prove that. So that has helped. Does that make any sense? And I think that comes with age. I'm old now. I'm 30. Fuck. I'm a dinosaur, right? I'm an old man. Does that make any sense?
Hey now, hey.
Wait, are we still in intro?
We are. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. To the right of Devin. Blonde hair. You have blue eyes? Brown eyes? Are those green? Emily, you?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
They're blue.
Blue eyes, blonde hair,
Dyed, bleached.
bleached blonde hair. Welcome. Longtime friend. I've known her for a while. Longtime friend. Very cool and supportive individual. Welcome, Emily CC.
Still nervous though.
Here, oh, your volume's all the way up. Here, talk real quick. Talk.
Hello. Am I talking low or is it my mic?
I think you're talking low. Here, open Discord. So here's what you're gonna do, okay? Bottom left, you see a cogwheel in Discord. Small cogwheel next to your mute and deafen button. Not in the call, but the bottom left, like next to where it says Emily CC hashtag.
100.
Wait, you're at 100 in the voice and video area?
For my mic, yeah, it says 100.
Put it to 200. Like, are you in voice and video where it says input output?
1 second.
While you do that, I don't want to put you on the spot. To the right, way back in the day, he used to eat a lot of unhealthy, crazy food wrapped in bacon. Some of you know him from Epic Mealtime. Some of you know him from Jewish Camp. Others from a stream. Welcome. 6'8", 272 pounds of pure fucking sirloin beef wagyu mixed muscle, beard, great personality, teddy bear personality, cuddle vibes, soft, beautiful ass. Harley plays. Welcome, brother.
Hey man, thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for being here.
It's my pleasure.
Thanks. This is a very. I'm just so
I think
unprepared.
I think you needed space. By the way, space went a long way for me. I was in a tight spot like for the last like year and a half or so.
Maybe that's what it is.
I got into a bigger space, and I think that does a lot more than you realize. You could sprawl now. Look how much you could sprawl and
that's true.
do all this shit behind you.
That could also be what it is.
I'm telling you, it goes a long way. You wouldn't even think
Harley,
about
you're
it.
also like what 6'7"? You need a lot
Yeah.
of space.
I'm 6'6". I think when I had. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just saying it's big as fuck. No.
Yeah. Smaller cock than you though. So.
Man, why y'all just be assuming? Y'all crazy, man.
Oh, it's not true.
Are you calling us racist, Abdu? Huh?
I mean,
Are you saying? Are you implying
yeah.
that I think you have a big dick because you're black? Is that what you're implying to me? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
You know what, Devin, enter the ring, okay?
Wait,
Are
what?
you trying to tell me that I think you have a big dick because you're black? Is that what you're trying to say, Abdu? Yeah, is that what you're trying to say?
I didn't say that, bro.
Enter the ring?
See, you making assumptions still, bro.
Actually, I understand. Listen, on a different level, I'm 6'6", and I'm always like, "Whoa, shit! You weren't expecting a regular sized penis, eh? You thought you were getting the 6'6" dick? Nah, you got the regular penis." I'll tell you though, I've seen anyone like any girl gets bigger than a medium sized fry at McDonald's. That's too much French fries, anyways. No one needs large, medium.
Yep,
any girl,
facts.
that's good enough.
Facts.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay,
man, y'all
bottom
crazy.
left corner. Recently unbanned. He was banned by mistake. Welcome. 6'5" as well. Canadian from Vancouver, lives right next to me. I think. I don't know actually. Welcome. Don't leak it, John. John.
I know. I can see you from here though.
All right, good shit. What up, baby? Jon fucking Zherka. Welcome, brother. Good to have you back.
Thank you.
One of the
And you know what he's saying is true. Like 6'5" is great and all. You pick up the girls at the club, whatever. But let's say you're flaccid and you're walking around the house, because the body is so large, it makes the dick look way smaller than, you know, like those Statue of David. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, that's what we look like when we like you Sasquatch around the house. So that's why I only come out when I'm hard. Like I don't stay flaccid.
I get that for sure. For sure, you beat it around a little bit.
That must
You
be
know?
stressful. You're just perpetually like
real
if you live
quick.
with a girl or something. You're
One
just
second,
perpetually-
Devin.
And I cheat when I go out. Look behind. I have Air Maxes to gain like 2-3 inches, right?
To
They're like high heels.
to Melly and Emily, I should I hope these conversations don't make you uncomfortable. I think Emily's fine, she's laughing, but
It doesn't. No.
Okay, good. If
God,
at any,
my stream's worse.
okay, if at any point it gets weird, just DM me. You can just leave, and I will exit you, and I'll take the blame, and it'll look good. I'll just say that you had a test or some shit tomorrow, and we're like an exam, not a test for whatever. Anyways. Just let me know. Okay.
Dude, my favorite thing was when you said that to Dr. K last time. You were like, yeah, if it's uncomfortable, just turn your camera off. And he just slowly turned his camera off.
Shit. Well, that's good to know. John, we'll get into you soon. To the right of Jon Zherka, welcome. He has his own basketball NBA TV show. He's off the Jersey Shore. His dad is more entertaining, funnier, and better looking than him, but it's okay. We get him today. Welcome, LosPollosTV.
Wow, that's such a nice intro. Oh my god, dude, appreciate it.
No problem, brother. How you doing, man?
No, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I got a flight to Miami in like 3 hours, so hopefully this isn't
Yeah, we'll
like
wrap
the
it
last
up.
time.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up in like 2 hours.
What's
Okay,
going on in Miami?
I'm just going there for a little business for a couple days.
Sounds like hookers.
Are you single,
A lot of
Los?
streamers are traveling.
I can't say anything on stream, huh?
Are you
A lot
single,
of
bro?
streamers are traveling recently.
I'm not
Feels like-
single. No, I'm not single.
Are you married?
No, I'm not married. Are you single?
No, I'm not single.
Oh, okay.
I'm not married either.
I always wondered that because you always like run back and forth in the room. I don't know if you're going like saying hi to someone or doing some other crazy shit. I don't know like what's going on.
No.
I've thought about that. Like, I wonder if people with like with that live with their significant other, like, do you think they beat cheeks like midstream? They just get horny. They just run over like have a quick session.
Wait,
I know-
you don't live with her?
I mean,
No. I know
Oh,
Canute. I
dude.
know Canute's done that. I've witnessed Canute say, "Be right back," and he goes upstairs and he comes back sweaty, and then like I bring it up and like in DMs he's like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "Yeah," like so.
You sure it's not just like deadlifting a few? Like,
Nah, I mean, shit, I don't know how much. I don't know how much she weighs, but yeah, I'm sure he was deadlifting in there. Shit.
I would
Yeah.
never do that because if like my dumbass left the mic on or something, you know what I mean?
I feel
Yeah.
like that's happened to so
That's
many
not-
streamers.
I mean,
Yeah.
if it's near
Yeah.
you, yeah, but if it's like upstairs or something, nah, it's perfectly fine.
That's what I said. So how much time do y'all? So y'all talk about like a quickie or something?
Yeah, I need
Let's get
like 5
I
minutes.
can only
bro.
do a quickie. I can't do the
I-
other one.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like people are like, "Yo, you know, you're 23. When you get older, you'll last longer." I'm 27. It's still like 1 minute. What the fuck?
I can
a
be
minute?
fast if I gotta be fast. I just
Yeah.
I really do have a dick washing ritual after though. So that would take some time. And then if I come back, if I
Ritual?
rush back, yeah,
Hold
if I
on, a
rush
dick
back
washing
before-
ritual.
Well, I
what
just
do you mean
wash my
ritual? Do
dick.
you like?
What do
Do
you
you
mean
pray to
ritual?
it? Like,
A ritual
Oh.
might be a bad word. I don't like candles or anything. I'm just saying, like, I wash my dick thoroughly.
my man
And
casts
if I-
spells.
If I rush
Yeah,
back,
it's like-
if I rush back too fast, I'd hate to sit on a stream with greasy dick. You know what I mean?
Oh
Jesus
no!
Now you got
That's
greasy
not good
dick, you're sitting
feeling,
on the
that's not good
stream.
feeling.
Yeah.
Are
We
you
got
so-
sweaty dicks out here already, I bet. So imagine you coming back with a greasy dick. Okay. Anyways, yeah. What were you gonna say?
A greasy penis.
What type of poo poo you smashing, bro? Like,
Joe, what kind of what? Poo poo?
Hey man, the wet. Hey, it's always
said-
wet when I'm in it. Hey.
What did you say, Abdul? Poo
Yeah,
poo?
but I feel like grease is
said
the
poom poom, man.
Oh
like
God,
herbs.
damn! I was gonna say you're
Those are
getting
not
sick and
greasy,
twisted
then.
on me. God damn! I thought we were talking about
Juicy. I don't know.
so.
Drippy.
Before we get into the juicy conversations of just all cock talk, why don't we, jump these two new guests into the gang so they don't feel too left out. Let's start with you, Melly. You know, Devin, take it away and kind of introduce Melly into the podcast, and you know, get her to feel like she's home before we get into the really good cock talk. Okay, go ahead, Devin.
Oh fuck yes, cock talk.
Oh,
Sure,
she's
what
already
do
in.
you-
Never
what do you
mind.
all
She's
about,
down.
like,
She's
She's already
already
in. All right, we're skipping her. Let's get to Emily.
It seems like you're already prepared for this kind of talk. You mentioned you were saying on your stream you already talked about stuff with this.
Oh yeah, me and my stream always talk about like cocks and shit. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm like chill with it.
Good
yeah, I
shit.
think she's in the right place.
She's in the right
already.
place. Then we're good to go.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
perfect.
Think we're good.
So how's the move, Emily? How's everything? Is it what you thought it'd be? The new city that
Living
you're
in
in?
Austin.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you said it. Yeah. How's Austin? How's everything?
I thought I'd like have more friends here, but I have like 2 friends. But other than that, it's nice.
Yeah, Austin's very you know, now that I think about it,
Flaky.
yeah.
Wait, that was really depressing. I
No,
didn't
no,
mean to
no.
be-
It's actually not depressing. I think it's authentic and real, actually, because to be completely honest, yo, oh fuck, the Zherka guy, yo, Zherka dickhead. Listen,
I'm just gonna pee.
yeah, I know, but the name play, whatever, fuck it. Anyways, so Austin, or now that I've cooled down a little bit, like from the conversation we just had, I realized like, a lot of it was actually Austin as well, because like when I left, I don't know, I just realized like I'm sitting there, I'm cooped up in this small apartment, right? And it's also like political there. You know, like no one talks about it, no one says anything. Like people say they want to hang out and chill, but it really is, it has like social political fucking weirdness to it. And this very like gossipy type vibe. And it doesn't feel like, it just feels very lonely and weird there. Now that I'm here, it's like, I mean, I'm just as alone in the sense of like quantity and friends, but when you're like around nature, you know, there's an ocean, mountains, a sunrise, sunset. That connection is way better than like any friend, in my opinion, right? So I think that was a big part of it too. I think the move was a big part. I think Harley, I'm pretty sure you got that right. But yeah, I don't blame you for feeling that way at all, Emily, to be completely honest. Not to mention, I don't know where you moved to, downtown or like way north, but I'm definitely happy that I'm what the fuck happened? I turned this into a fucking like psychologist session. Holy fuck. I think I'm
No, we're
venting.
listening. We're
Let it all
enjoying it.
out.
Hey, bro,
Let it
you're just
out.
happy.
Fuck
You're just
Austin.
happier, bro. it's good. Like you're happier.
I've never felt, dude. Like I don't know if I'm so sorry, Emily. This was supposed to be about you. Now it's about me. How fucking narcissistic
Don't
of me.
worry
But
about it.
holy shit, I haven't felt this way in so long. Like I just feel like so many things I can finally do and just say, and I don't care. I can't explain it. Like for the longest time, right? I've been gambling off stream, hiding it in my room like a degenerate. Like during my streams, right? I would go into my room and act like I'm in the bathroom, and I'd be gambling because I just wanted to gamble, but I didn't want to do it on stream, right? And then on top of that, like I was cooped up in this room. I wanted to be out and just look around. Now I have windows that I can just look outside all the fucking time. Sunlight's hitting my face, and I just do what the fuck I want, right? And I don't know. I feel so much different. I can't explain it, guys. Like I just feel more me again.
Did you know people in Austin when you were saying like politics?
Yeah.
Did you had like kind of like?
Oh, I know
like,
everybody there. Oh, that sounds really fucking narcissistic. Wow, we're really go down the drain. I don't know everybody there, but like, yeah, I know like people there. Yeah. Shit. Go ahead.
I think also, as dumb as it might sound to some people, you had an apartment that didn't have like any natural light, like barely. Like maybe you
Yeah.
had like a balcony or something, but you
I
have
didn't have a
an
balcony, no.
incredible
No balcony.
amount of natural.
You
Oh,
lived in
really?
a tube.
Yeah.
It was like a tube.
Yeah.
It was a little
So
box.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
And like
crazy.
in my old apartment, it was kind of dark too. And whenever I would get depressed, I would just black everything out. And I was never forced to have light or whatever. So I would go a very long time in that kind of depression. But when you're in a place like that, you can't turn the lights out, man. Like after a couple days, you got to climb out of it.
It was
Yeah.
cozy though. Like Train, your streams were like, I felt like I'm going to pick up drugs, you know, like in a mysterious place and shit. And now it's kind of like too open, like, but it's gorgeous.
Yeah. Now I'm the guy that sells to your drug dealer. Anyways, that was a joke. But Emily, yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't say that's depressing. I think it's the truth. So, what are you gonna do about that? Are you gonna join some apps? Are you gonna try to reach out? Or I don't think anyone here lives in Austin. Anyway, shit, I don't. This is weird. Okay, Devin, take it away. You control the conversation with Emily. Okay, get her in. I'm gonna go to the bathroom break. I need to chill out for a sec. Devin, go ahead. Take over.
So Emily, what are you all about? What kind of?
Oh,
stream you
Jesus
on?
Christ. I got it. I got it. I'll take it over. Harley, go ahead. Be right back.
Hey,
Back to the raid.
you just moved to Austin from where?
New York.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a big
Yeah.
move.
Uh,
Tell us more about that.
Yeah, yeah, and I also wanted to know about like the two friends in Austin. I'll be honest with you, I think two friends is very solid. I don't
Yeah, I
really
didn't
think you
mean to
need more than that.
complain.
Yeah.
That's like a party. Like you guys, that's a party. Like you're good.
Yeah, I think what I meant by that is like I thought I'd move to Austin and I felt like more people would like want to hang out with me, but I already had known two people that lived here and I thought like it would be easier to make more. That's all I meant by that.
That's hard though. Hanging out with more people than two people, I would find that difficult.
Like two close friends is a lot, man. I don't know. Like maybe this sounds like super gamer degen of me, but like I feel like having friends can sometimes be a lot. like going out all the time and like doing things. Is this just me?
Depends on the type of friends too, though, because some friends need to be all up in your ass every day. But like for example, some of my bros like we could not talk forever, but it's like when we link or when we see each other, it's like we never miss a step. And those are like
Yeah.
brothers. Like, I know if
I got
need
people that are
anything,
like,
I can
man,
call them at any point.
I want to go out to. Do you want to go out to dinner? And I'm like, dude, like Path of Exile and Final Fantasy are really good games. Like I don't know, and then I don't know if that's me being like a total degen or whatever, but like yeah, like it's
Devin,
stressful to go out.
I feel like you've kind of always been like that, but also you're in
Yeah.
like what, the first year of your new relationship. So now you guys are like, fuck everybody. We don't want to hang out with anybody. We don't need to have
That's
dinner with
true.
anyone. It's just you and me, baby. Everyone does that shit.
That's true, but I've always been like a goblin gamer, like Cheeto dusted nerd in a closet, and like people are like, hey, come outside. I'm like, like, nah, I'm not gonna do that kind of thing. But it seems like especially bad as I get older. I don't know. It's supposed to get better. You're supposed to stop playing games.
No, I thought that. I heard that, or at least I thought that in my brain. I'm just happy
Yeah.
it never turned out that way.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't, because I really like the part of me that plays games, and people say like, oh, you got to get responsibility and shit like that. I'm old as fuck, man. If it hasn't happened yet, I don't know when it will.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe it's been 20 years of me being like, yo, I can't wait for Halo to come out. Like that's where life's been. It's just like never changed. And I thought that would change. I thought that changes. And a lot of stupid jokes that I will make or like friends make or conversations I have I'm always like, I remember being like 18 and be like, yo, you think we're gonna be fucking dumb when we're like 35? I know it's true. I am like still dumb.
Dude, I'm gonna keep it a $1.50. A buck, okay? This is gonna sound super weird and depressing.
Nice.
But I really enjoy being alone. Like, I really genuinely enjoy being alone. Like, I cannot explain it. Like, I feel so pestered when I'm with people. I enjoy being alone. Like, a dog, I'm cool with, right? I'll have a small little dog, right? Like, we'll hang out, we'll cuddle, cool. I'm cool with that. I just love being alone. I fucking love it, dude. Like, I can't, it's so much better. Like, I'm a very outgoing person, right? If you put me in any social situation, you know, I'll fucking talk. I'll introduce blah, 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 right? But it is so fucking tiring, right? It is so fucking tiring because there's so much meaningless bullshit.
Small talk too. I fucking hate
small
that shit.
talk and just meaningless fucking bullshit. And there's so many fronts and wastes of fucking time in the big picture of things, right? All of it is like just bullshit just for in that moment to feel better about it. It's some stupid shit, right? And I've realized that over time, and I just prefer to skip it all, right? Like at this point, it's just courtesies. At this point, it's all just fucking courtesies, and that's it.
You're an introvert.
But I'm not.
No, you see, because when you hear
You're probably
introvert, you think
introverted.
like you're shy.
Yeah.
You think shy, but that's not what it means.
It means like you're
I'm
drained.
like I'm an extrovert. If I'm around people, I'll continuously gain energy being around people. You, on the other hand, you could still go out and be with people and be just as confident or whatever as anyone else, but you are spending energy to be around the people. It's not like it's not regenerating you. It's the opposite. You spend to be around people, and when you're by yourself, that's when you excel.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm an introvert.
I am one too, Trent. I took a test, and it's like you feel exhausted after being with friends. Right?
Yes, dude.
I know, man.
As soon as you said, Harley, I spend energy when I'm around people, right there, I was sold. I'm an introvert. Like, I am, every time after I'm with people, I feel more tired than doing like actual manual fucking labor and like working my 9-to-5 jobs when I was like 18. Like, it is so fucking tiring. It is just, I can't explain to you. Fuck, man.
Wait, Train. Have you ever lived with a girl before?
Not long term, no.
Not long term. I think.
Man.
What do you guys think about that? Like, could that, like, if you're an introvert, could that, like, I don't know, could that be the same thing as you're saying, like drain your energy? Like,
yes, 100%.
It depends on
on who the girl too.
Yeah,
like,
it does.
Yeah.
I've had so I've been with long term. I've lived with girls all my life, long term. Like, almost had no time at all. Where like I've been like living alone, and some relationships are like really taxing. Like they just like take a lot out of you. And like the one I'm in right now, like it's basically like being alone. Like it's like I'm just and she sits like right next to me, and it's awesome. Yeah, it's like if you're with the right one, then it's good.
Dude, I lived with a girl for 6 months, and I swear to God, every single day I would lock my door and go to my corner of the room for like 10 hours.
Yo,
a day
Rami,
and
thank you so much, brother. Appreciate that, man.
Pretend she's not
Love
in the
you.
other room because I need to be alone, man. And I know she's just like, I could hear her breathe, and I'm like, oh fuck, it's fucking with me. And then I just made up an excuse. I'm like, I gotta be alone, you know.
I like whenever I travel with
Can't do
people,
it.
I always like if we get an Airbnb, I have to have like an extra room or a really, really big place because like if I need to go off by myself for like 2 hours, that's the only way we're gonna get through this trip. Like, but Devin, what you were saying, I like. You guys know when you hang out with somebody a lot and it's almost like you're on the same frequency. If like when you're with them, it feels like you're alone almost. It doesn't feel intruding. I love that.
Yeah, that's
I've had that with friends though too.
That's actually
never had that.
That's actually
I
why
never had that till this relationship, and now I vibe with it super hard.
Even if I hang out with people and have a lot of fun, on the ride home, I'm blasting music and I'm stoked. I'm like, finally, it's over. Like,
yeah, but I feel like that also depends on the people too, because there's certain people that just can understand your vibe, even if they have a different vibe. Like they let you do your thing, but there's certain people that just always want to be in your space. Like they have all these requirements, and it's just. Like,
I hate that. I need to listen. Here's my ideal friendship, and in all my life, most people take this the wrong way. And the ones that don't, I appreciate the fuck out of it, okay? So here's the way I am, okay? And my friends back in I had two good friends in high school. Not best friends, but as good as it gets. Oh, for my situation at least. But anyways, here's me, okay? I need someone that's confident enough to know that we're friends, right? So for example, okay, I don't need to text Harley every day. I don't need to call him every day. I don't need to hang out with him every day. But I need him to know that if he needs me, I will be there. If he needs me to fly to his fucking place and save him from something or get him out of jail, I will be there. But I should hold on, wait. But I should not have to call him every day just to do the little bullshit courtesies that make his feelings feel like he's loved, just to make him feel that way. I need someone that knows I am fucking there if he needs me. Exactly. And then for the other days in between, I'm just good. I'm chilling. I don't need to fucking call him or text him. I'm good.
But Train, most people find that offensive. Like
they do. Everyone finds that offensive.
At TwitchCon, everyone's like, "Yo, go stay with Train. Go stay with Train." I'm like, "No, I don't want to." And then I found it. Remember the stalkers? Yeah. I found out you're in trouble. Immediately came to you. That's the only thing you need from a friend. You don't need to always be like in touch and shit.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. Like people take that as an offensive thing, or like, oh, you're just using me. Like, no, dickhead. If I need something, I'll hit you up. If you need something, you hit me up. But the in between shit, like, what do you actually want? Hey man, how are you doing? Oh, you feel good, man? Oh, are you all right? Like, it's like, yeah, if you go through a sad moment, I'll be there to pick you up. But like those in between days, like, if you think that's real, that's not real. That's just you being insecure. Like, you know, I hate that. It's so fucking annoying.
My favorite is y'all know when you hang out with somebody a couple times and you always have to talk, entertain, and then you get to that one moment where y'all are on your phones for 30 minutes and you haven't said anything to each other at all, and you look over and you're like, "You good, right? Yeah, you good." And you're like, "Okay, this is my friend." Like silence.
The best friendship where you're just on the couch and you're both on your phone. Like that's the best friendship. Right
you know what that was for me? That was honestly like a new game would come out like on Xbox 360 when they had party chat, and I'd like go in with maybe like a buddy or two, and we'd be playing this single player game quietly. And then like an hour and a half later, someone's like, "Shit," and you're like, "Oh, yo, we're all still here." And like that's the real friends, just like silently playing, but you know they're there. Yep. You know, anyways, that's how it was for me. But I feel like I could do whatever. Like I could text someone and maybe they hit me back with like a meme or something. I'm like, oh, okay, like this is this is how you interact. Or maybe they're nothing or whatever. But I feel like I could, as an extrovert, I feel like I'm hardcore extrovert. Like I could deliver what it is. Or not. I don't care. Like I'll have friends come over and chill, and it'll be like 4 a.m. and they'll be like, "Yo, should I leave?" And I'll be like, "Bro, I don't care. I'm gonna be smoking more hash for like 3 more hours. If you're here or not, I don't care. But you're allowed to stay here."
Do you ever have those friends that are like some friends you could just chill like that with, and then some other friends you feel like you have to entertain them or something?
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah.
You know,
no, everyone knows. Everyone knows. I'm not entertaining you. Like we're chilling. I got plans. It's gonna be entertaining. If you don't find like what's on the schedule entertaining, that's on you.
But like, this is why when you like enter these, like you guys go to the movies and stuff, don't be super fun in the beginning, because then they count on you to carry the whole night, and it becomes too hard. Like they'll point at you, they'll be like, everyone give at a party, they'll be like, give all the drugs to Zherka and it'll be fucking hilarious, right? And it's like,
I don't like that.
Do all the drugs.
I don't. I don't like that at all. I call that Dance Derek. When people treat me Dance Derek, because it reminds me of Zoolander when he was like, "Dance Derek, dance." And when someone is like Dance Derek, like they might be like, "Yo, tell a funny story," and you're like, "I'm not a fucking circus clown, bro. I came out to just chill."
Now, like for 10 gifted subs, I'm a
exactly. Like I found when I was uploading a lot of content, I was like making jokes and I'd hang out with people and people were like, "Yo, man, you're not being funny tonight." I'm like, "Yeah, being funny is my job, bro. I'm off the clock. I want to sit here and scowl and just drink quietly or something."
When my chat's like, "You're not funny today," I just immediately say, "You guys having a bad day?" Every single one of you, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a piss. Hold up.
Get it.
Bye, John.
No, yeah, that shit is weird. I don't know. That's like, cause I don't know. Me and my friends, we can. I feel like the checking in here and there is like cool, and then it's more meaningful because it's like actual happen. Like if it's nothing too crazy, you actually got shit to talk about. It's like, but that everyday shit, nah, I don't need it. I don't need it.
I feel like that's
It's too
different. I
much.
don't want to be like, I don't want to make assumptions, but I feel like that's different for girls. I feel like it's a whole other means of like phone communication amongst females. I think is different from what we're referring to.
Let's let the girls tell us. Melly or Emily or those. How is it with your best friends?
Yeah,
I never text my best friends, honestly.
Yeah, what the heck? I just like, I don't know, if they message me, I'd reply back, but I don't really reach out. I kind of do my own thing. I stay in my bubble, but like if anyone wants to talk to me, I'm fine with like talking back. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, like I don't have to constantly text my best friends.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever like?
I'm fucking okay. I'm annoying. I have like I've just met like so many people from like LA, Virginia, all this stuff. Like so I have like kind of this circle, and I in the mornings I like to call people. Okay, so like if I haven't spoken to somebody in like 2 or 3 months, like I might just call them like around like 11 or 12, and then we'll chat for like an hour or two. But I don't. If somebody like isn't a person that normally answers, I'm not gonna blow them up. If there's somebody that actually likes talking. So I don't know. I try to stay in touch with everybody. I'm usually the person that reaches out, but I have some really cool 10-year friendships because of that. So I don't know.
You know, you're like one of the best people I've ever met here, for real. Like you're good shit. Did you gift me the other day?
Me? Yeah, I did actually.
Yeah, you're one of the
Well,
best.
welcome
You're
back.
one of the
Oh,
best on
I'm about to
Twitch.
gift you again. Say it again.
So yeah.
Yeah, I hung out with Bose a couple times actually in person. I had Bose. We went out one time.
I
Remember
love
that?
Harley. He's a sweetie. Yes.
You left.
Yes.
You actually left your glasses in that Airbnb.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you left
Dude,
a
that
pair
shit
of like.
was mad fun. Oh wait, we went to Bar Sin, didn't we?
It was wherever it was goth night.
Yes, it's always God night. We went to this bar. We went to this bar in LA called Bar Sinister, and it's literally like, I don't know if you guys have seen Queen of the Damned, like that whole vampire aura thing. That's exactly what this place looks like, top to bottom. But then on top of that, outside of it, there's this crazy like outdoor bar and stage, and then upstairs there's a BDSM room.
Yeah.
And they do like you literally walk upstairs and there's like a girl that saunters out with like her arms behind her back, and she's like barely wearing any clothes. And
Where
then
is
like
this?
at Bar Sinister in Los Angeles. And then there's like, it's my favorite fucking place ever. All they play is industrial. And then like this dude that's like really like not a good looking guy is like coming out with this
I was gonna be
paddle.
like, no
Yeah.
one's good looking really.
Yeah,
No. I
you're
mean like the
really-
talent, the BDSM talent is not like whatever you're
Yeah.
picturing, John. It's less than that. But yeah,
girl-
Really?
no
yeah.
fun. Yeah.
No, I'm not into that guy. I don't know. Like maybe, but what I'm into is the cat costume. You know?
The cat, no, it was
The Catwoman
like
costume?
the
Is there-
like latex kind of thing.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
they're not like that at all. Well, they're pretty much naked because they're about to get paddled. But like you'll literally just you just walk up and there's a
Paddled?
girl getting fucking paddled, and I'm telling her what to do.
Like
Live.
paddled?
You can get
Anyways,
paddled
Harley and I
too.
went there.
What kind of bar is this?
What do you mean live?
It's
Like-
like live. You even
Like
people
they're
can get paddled.
broadcasting?
No, like they're
No,
in
like
front of
real
you.
life, like real life.
Okay.
Like
I
in
thought
person.
this is like a Twitch thing. I was like, maybe a new section on Twitch.
These days, who knows, right?
Right, that's a fact.
You could get paddled in this club too. People were getting paddled. You can go and they'll paddle you nicely. Los Pollos, you ever make it out there? You want to get paddled at the golf club?
You could just get paddled. Like that's just
You walk up to it, you see, you bend over, you're like, I've been a bad
Paddling.
boy or something, and they'll paddle you. It's like a vampire sex vibes, the place.
It's
you
so
know?
cool.
But like it's not like, I don't know, when you think of like that movie Underworld or whatever, like all like the vampires are like sexy fuckable and like
Yeah.
all the werewolves are like big, strong, muscular. These are like, they're like
Saggy vampires.
fedora wearing like milady type guys that are
Yeah.
just, unleashing their bad side.
Imagine a guy in his
Like-
late 50s wearing a top hat, not even a fedora, a fucking top hat. Some kind of weird outfit that doesn't match the top hat, and he's drinking well whiskey, and he's just staring from across the room. Like that's
Oh,
pretty much all it is.
And do they vape in there and stuff?
I don't think so.
No, actually,
is
I
this
was.
like, is this like a place you have to wear shit in there, or it's just the people in
Yeah.
there?
You have to wear. You got to wear
You have
black
to
at
wear
least.
shit?
You have to wear black at least. I knew that before we went. I don't know if they like would have turned me away or whatever, or anyone away. But all of us were mostly wearing black, and people had to wear black. I knew that.
That sounds fucking crazy.
And I was down. I was like, "Yo, goth
That
club,
sounds like
like
an
let's
experience.
go."
I probably wanna try that shit
Yeah.
out.
Oh, I want to wait.
Yeah.
I want to show you guys like a fucking picture of it because it's just like you don't understand until you see it.
Yeah, and I knew it was a good night because I started dancing, and I'm very bad at dancing. So if I'm dancing, you
Oh.
know I'm fucked up, and like you know what's going down.
You know what was hot though? The girls in the cages, they have like the most goth,
Hottest
fucking
people
like
there.
super hot. Yeah, the goth
Hottest
girls in the
people there.
cages are super fucking hot, and they're
Damn.
doing some crazy shit, like just playing with fire, chains. Like they'll be like chained up in the like thing, like. Okay, I love it. It's fun.
We
I'll
all
go by
do we all
myself.
like do we all like vibe with goth people? We all like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Is everyone
I like goth
I like
girls.
goth. Me too. I like that.
I had a long goth girl phase. Not being one, being into them. Sorry.
Yeah.
Either story would have been good.
Shit.
Yeah, no, I've never had a goth. I've never even really like seen me like,
What?
should
You
get
never been
into
stomped
that.
out
Well,
by
I
a goth
have
girl?
kind of shut up.
You've
but
never
nah,
gone satanic with a girl?
no.
You've never done anything like satanic ritual?
What?
You've done that?
No, I'm wondering because LA has that thing, right? You guys in
I
LA
mean, I'm
have
from
that,
New York,
Mhm.
but you know,
you know,
growing up in
like
LA, you don't
big
really see
big boss bows. You've done it, right?
What the what?
Satanic rituals.
No, but I had
I
a
don't think
friend
that's
that
normal.
actually met a girl from the Bar Sinister place, and they hooked up that night. And he said that this shit was wild to me. He said that like very quickly while they're hooking up, she grabbed his hand and cut the side of his hand, and then just
Oh,
rubbed
What
the
the
blood over
that's
his
not
face.
right.
And he was
What
like,
the-
That's why I can't fuck
what?
with
And
this
they
shit.
still
I
hooked
can't fuck
up.
with this shit.
No.
Okay.
Well,
They
actually, you
hooked
know what? I guess it depends. You're fucked up enough and you're committed. You want it, and you get
No,
cut. And you're
No.
you're trying to man up about it. You're like, I don't even care.
That shit comes out, you go straight to church and confess your sins, man.
Bro, nah, yeah, that's
She
yeah.
caught him and then rubbed the blood on her. Oh,
I'm
Took
not
it,
getting-
yeah,
that's
took
not
his
I ain't
hand
that
and
freaky.
flat palm, just
Nah,
like
that's some exorcism shit. That's
like,
some
yeah.
exorcism shit.
What the fuck?
I don't think exorcist or anything. I just like you're very exposed to diseases that way. Like that's
Oh,
like
yeah.
direct, like
Especially in
not
LA,
even
there's, like,
STD, just
billboards for
transmitted
AIDS.
disease. You're right. No, and in Los Angeles too, it's true. There's places in
Literally
Hollywood.
AIDS
Like,
everywhere.
yeah, people walking around. You just like, man,
Yeah.
like just if you put it that way, like licking like a stranger's blood in Hollywood,
Oh my God.
that's very bad.
It's like the most risky shit you could do.
No, LA is so different from like here in Canada. Like when I was there, a stranger comes up from their group and like, hey, do you want to come to a house? We're having a party, and then basically I'm invited to an orgy, but it's like
Yeah.
it's like cool thing. And you know, I was like panicking. I'm like, oh, my anxiety. You know, I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
You're like, my dick's too soft for this right now. Like, was there plastic on the furniture?
They just approached me on the street by the cafe. They're like,
Okay, I've
get
ended
that
up
guy.
at places. I've ended up at places like that. No one came to me and scouted me out like that. I don't make the orgy. That's a fucked up orgy. If they're like, that's 6'6" hairy motherfucker, bring him to the orgy. I don't have that
We
move.
pick him.
But
Hey,
I
no,
did.
no,
I
but-
did
no, no.
accompany someone and end up at a place with like plastic on the furniture, and everyone's like, "Yo, everyone's gonna be fucking tonight." And I
No,
was
it
like,
was
"Oh,
so
shit."
strange because when I'm invited, you know, there's like an initial thrill. 'Cause, you know, I'm not afraid. And then I looked at them, and you know, like these aren't models. Like these are like a face for radio type. You know what I mean? Like they weren't beautiful. So I looked at them, and they're all like just watching me. Like it was actually very creepy.
Yeah, you were
You're
raising
the-
the average score up. You were bringing it up. You're a
Yeah, I
good-looking
was
guy.
I'm
They're like,
"Well,
this
I'm the
orgy's like
MVP there. What the fuck?
this orgy's like a 4 on a 5, 4 or 5 out of 10 maybe. You get there, you're bumping it up to like a 6.5 because you're bringing in like a 9.
No,
You know,
I'm an illusion because like when I whip it out, I'm like medium at best, right? So it's like I'm an illusion.
and if she's ordering more than a 6-inch at Subway, that's too much sandwich. You know.
Yeah, man.
Jesus
Hey,
fuck.
hey, since you guys were in LA, have you ever wound up at like one of those weird like after parties where you're like,
Yep.
it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you've been on one of those?
Bro,
It's like in a warehouse.
I know. I've been.
Sex
yeah,
after
like
party?
rave style, right?
Yeah. It's like people are like fucked up on weird
Yeah.
drugs. Like
Yeah.
I walked into this one place, the bar was literally like a folding table with this girl who was clearly like on fucking meth or something, and just like had like just like a 7-Up from like a dollar store and like a bottle of dude. It was the most creepy shit. Everyone just high.
Yeah,
dancing with
Canute
strobe
took
lights.
me to one. Canute took me to one. It had one security guard with like a fucking visor thing, and it was like cement walls, and it felt so dark inside, and it was kind of like a rave, but with like 20 people. It was really weird.
It's
Yeah,
creepy.
I've been to places in LA like a party, and like I'll end up there, and it's never like the place like that. It's like the house that people go to after that. That's really weird. And I've been there, and I'm like, where the fuck are we? My friend's like, it's we're at Chris Brown's cousin's house. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty sick. And I'm like, that's the only thing about this is it's Chris Brown's cousin's house or some shit. And then like cars pull up and like girls are getting out and they're all like, this is Chris Brown's cousin's house. And I swear LA is that type of place. Like people will like you could go to LA with no intention of ever sucking dick to make it. And very quickly it's an unforgiving place being like, yo, this is it. Like I've got like
it's
I've
either
got
Chris
store.
Brown's
I've
cousin
been there.
or you gotta
I've
go back
been
to
there.
Wisconsin.
Man, like, what are you guys getting into? I went to.
That's what I'm about to say. Like, yeah, what the fuck?
The wildest
like, I need to go to LA or some shit.
In Los Angeles, I lived in Los Angeles for 4 years, and like the wildest thing is somebody drops a piece of meat at Korean barbecue in an esports team or something. Like, I don't know what the fuck you guys are finding out. Like, this is nuts.
Have you guys?
Holy shit!
I don't know if you guys have
Devin,
ever
go
heard of the
follow
fucking.
Manuel Ferra.
Oh, dude, I've been walking.
When I go to LA, I want to go out with y'all. Fuck that.
Or something.
Yeah, I want to go out with y'all. Y'all gonna have to take me out.
Manuel Ferra is like, hey, come on, we're going to a barbecue. And I was like, okay. And we went in flip-flops, and it was the porn mansion with every porn star. I'm like, what the fuck? The craziest party I've ever been to. Like,
There's like I have not been to one of these, but I've heard of these like yoga houses where it's like you pay $5 or $10 and you like get in, and then they set you up with somebody for couples yoga. But certain people go to the room upstairs, and just like Harley said, that room is covered in plastic.
For what?
Like, it's a 40-person yoga class with an orgy upstairs, and you get like selected to join the orgy, so people feel like special, and they go back like every week.
oh, what the fuck?
Wait, covered in plastic?
I haven't been. I just know somebody that went a lot.
Plastic on the furniture.
That's like some American Psycho serial killer shit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
like some
no, it's for
murder
the
shit.
cums though. It's for all the cums.
What? Huh? Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah, they don't want the
Sweet.
cums to go on directly on the couches. So
That shit is real.
yeah.
How the fuck did
What?
we start the podcast with our end topics?
Mm.
So Devin, what's been going
The
on that
doc's pretty good.
we should talk about?
I mean, if you want to get into your shit, I think that stuff's really interesting.
Let's do that after one topic because I'm actually gambling right now. So give me a little bit. Yeah.
There's been some pretty high profile. I mean, like as far as Twitch is going, or just like in general.
Whatever you want.
There's been some pretty high profile bans lately. Amaranth and Indie Fox caught a few, and I think there's like a lot of. We could talk about that and like what's going on in like the ASMR meta and stuff.
But what happened with that? Didn't they ban them and then they came back?
Amaranth and Indie got banned for 3 days last week, and then Indie Fox like posted on Twitter like she's basically just saying well, free vacation, right? And so Twitch bans her again a week later, and now it appears
They banned her for that.
Yeah, for sexual content.
But they didn't. But the second ban wasn't for making that joke, for saying like vacation. Because I saw that she tweeted at Amaranth. She was like, "We're both banned or something. Let's hang out or something."
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, she did. There was like a, I don't know, like, when she got banned again, it was just for, so I'm dealing with this on the back end right now, and the problem is that like, there's two problems. Trust and safety, who are the guys that like dictate if sexual content's okay or not. They won't ever give you a straight answer, just like they won't for like anything that's like brand risk or like bannable if you like, or toxicity, right? They can't give you a straight answer. But then on the other hand, it's like if you're doing certain types of sexual content, it's like, come on, right? So like there's some like delta here, and since no one knows exactly what's okay and not okay, it's kind of a shit show.
Wait, is farting in a mic?
Is farting in a mic against terms of
Isn't that
service?
what she did?
think-
Yeah.
I think
Queefing is apparently.
putting it in the ass was against the terms
Listen,
of service.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
yeah, I gotta hop
Thought
in
she
here.
farted.
I gotta hop in here. Okay, give me a sec. I gotta hop in. Okay,
Hop in.
I gotta hop in here. Okay, listen.
He's hopping in.
Let me
All
keep
right.
it a $1.50 here, okay? This topic just got me out of my gambling, which is rare as fuck, 'cause I'm an addict. But listen, I'm gonna keep it a $1.50. This whole sexual conduct thing, in my opinion, it's rather fucking simple. Okay, it really is. The problem is we have some fucking SJWs. Yes, I said it. Political viewer bases. You can call me incel, whatever the fuck you losers want. But at the end of the day, some SJWs come in here. They pull these weird political cards that suddenly make, if you say this is sexual, you're suddenly a sexist or an incel. Listen, it is pretty fucking obvious what is sexual and is not. You understand? Sitting in a position with your fucking ass out and shit's cheeked while you're fucking, I don't give a fuck. Call it as ASMR all you want, right? When you're adding the position with the fucking certain body parts and a certain angle with the camera on an angle with the ASMR, that's sexual content. It just is. Now, if they want it on the platform, I don't mind. If you want to make that allowed, cool. Do your thing. I have no problem with it. But this weird thing that we're playing where it's sexual content, but we don't want to say it because we don't want to start this little political fucking war of sexism is fucking dumb. Okay, there is a very obvious line of what is fucking sexual and what is not. And honestly, the girls themselves know it too. The problem is you have some fucking absolute clown motherfuckers that have made a career out of making big deals out of people saying this is sexual when it really is, by them saying, oh no, that's just sexist of you to think that, right? People make careers out of that. And because of these people, they're like the lawyers of the guilty or some shit that are actually doing it, but the lawyer knows how to fucking play it and word it correctly. Where now we're in this fucking area where we can't tell you what is sexual and what is not. When in reality, you can give me a fucking slideshow of 50 pictures and I will tell you what is sexual and what is not. And I promise you, everyone in the real world would agree. Only us internet, Twitter, Reddit motherfuckers are the ones that are confused. Because we have these dumbasses, these leaders or entertainers, or whatever the fuck they call themselves, that muddy the fucking waters. And it's fucking annoying. Thank you. Continue.
I think I saw a Reddit comment that I felt like summed it up very, very well for me. And they said that if you're a woman and you say something, you'll get called jealous. But if you're a man and you say something, you'll get called sexist. So everyone just kind of stays away from it. And I kind of feel that sentiment.
Oh,
it's like, I don't even want to deal with it.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
that's
agree.
literally the truth.
That's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I actually made a tweet to a girl about this. I forgot who it was. Maybe it was Michaela. It was somebody. Wait. Who? It was who? Oh my God. Like that's literally what it was. It was. Hey, I'm going to read this to you exactly. Here, carry on, Zherka, or whoever's going to say something. I have to read this to you.
Basically, everything, Train, you said is so true. It leaves us no room to even talk about it because it's like, you're right, man. These logic lords want to be like, I'm on Twitter and technically sitting in a sexual position isn't that sexual because sometimes I have a bad thoracic vertebrae and I need to, like they can convince themselves of anything.
I
And
think it's
shoving
also
a fucking microphone in your ass. I think that's sexual. I think. I'm not.
too-
Hey.
Oh,
I
that
don't- I
is
don't-
sexual. What the
what
fuck?
Tyler said about the
I'm not educated, but I think that's sexual.
That shit
what
is
Tyler
sexual,
said
man.
about the normal people looking at 50 pictures and just being able to point out this is sexual, this isn't, this is da 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 da. It's so fun. Like that's such a good example. Imagine you're standing on the sidewalk and somebody's like, "Hey, what color is that fire hydrant?" And you're like, "Oh, that fire hydrant's red." And then out of nowhere, somebody comes up and is like, "That fire hydrant's not red. What the fuck are you talking about? You're fucking
Yeah.
sexist. How
Yeah.
dare you say?" And you're like,
Yeah, that's
"Whoa,
not red. That's
this is red."
peach. Like they
Yeah.
can
But
always
this
do that.
Yes, that's what
Yeah.
it's
This
like.
is what's
And then
confusing though.
it's so jarring, and then you're like, okay, I don't see anything. If I just don't talk about it, will this person go away? And they're like, it's fucking heat. And we're like, okay.
But I don't even blame the girls. If these fucking nerds online, they're just like, I gotta go watch a sexual streamer for 8 fucking hours. Boom, get a job. And number two, you should see how some of these girls, most of them, talk about you guys behind your back. Like they make fun of you guys. Like, how do you
Pay
not
for
get
that?
it?
That's
You guys-
part of it. I think
you
they like
guys-
that though.
Well, no, the girls are sweet on camera, but at TwitchCon, they'll be like, look at these fucking simps and stuff like that. And I'll be like, how dare you use the word simp I hate when
Yeah,
people
but
use that word.
then those guys pay money to like send a dick pic to that girl and be like, "Tell me how small it is and how pathetic I am."
No,
I know this. Trust me.
it's kind of like, how many years are you going to spend? Like, does it take like 12 years of just like, oh yeah, she's licking the microphone. Oh, now I'm going to get my life together. Or are they like in a trance like this for the rest of their lives? Like, who knows? Who knows how bad it is? And it's like, dude, they need like older brothers to tell them like, go get a fucking job, man.
You know
Or-
what
or-
though?
That's
I
not the point though. See, listen.
Whoa.
No, real quick. See, listen, you have to be careful, okay? Let me tell you why you have to be careful. When you use that rhetoric as an argument, okay, that is when you're giving them an actual way out. Now they can say, "Oh, look at him."
No.
That is
Trent, you misheard me. You misheard me.
No, but the way that somebody can spin that, Zherka, is just what you basically just said was,
yeah.
oh no, I need a man to tell me
Yeah,
what to do.
just
So that's how they're
stick-
going to spin it
just
if you say
stick-
that.
No, I'm talking about the watchers, the guys who watch the sexual content. Those are boys.
Yeah, but who
right?
cares about them?
Yeah, but that's a different. That's
No,
a different.
those are the
topic. That's
guys
like a
that need to
different-
be told like,
No,
get up
they're
and
not.
do something.
No, they're not. Listen, here's why they're not. Okay, those people are going to exist no matter what. Okay, no matter what. They existed before this shit happened. They'll
What,
exist
you gonna give up
afterwards.
on them, Train?
No, it's not like, listen, there's no giving up. You need to worry about you and do you. If you want to preach and they want to learn, listen, here's the thing about life that I've learned, okay? People who want to change, they have to want. Keyword want to change. There's no amount you can preach to them. There's no amount you can open their eyes if they're not ready to have their eyes opened. I don't care what you say. But listen, I dealt with heroin addicts when I was cold turkeying off my heroin addiction. I dealt with them. Do you understand? I wanted to get them off, but they will relapse instantly if they're not doing it for them. If they're doing it for you or they're doing it for whatever, they will relapse the
just
moment you
like
let them
that
go.
there's-
The
I
point
like that
is,
there's a corner on the internet that keeps repeating the message, even if it saves one life. Because, dude, I used to skip high school to play Maple Story.
yeah, but that's not what
12
we're
hours a
talking
day.
about.
I
You
was
understand?
Well, these are the same guys. They just watch a girl 12 hours a day, right?
yeah, but
This is,
No,
this is what we're
that's
talking
the
about.
that's the thing. No, we're
I
just
used to
talking
be
about
these
the
people.
sexual no, we're just talking about the sexual content being allowed or not. Like
Oh,
whether or
well,
not,
it is allowed. It is
it's
allowed.
no, that's not
That's
what
what
we're
I'm saying. Is it?
that's
They
not
got
what
their
we're,
own category.
that's not
It's
even
like
what we're
it's game
talking about
over.
either. What we're talking about is what is sexual content and what is not, and why it is actually it's much more simpler than that. It's pretty obvious what is sexual content and what is not. The problem is people have muddied the waters to where we can't point out the obvious anymore. Otherwise, we are labeled 6 different career-ruining things that unless you have a big community or fan base to back you up on and clear your name, you're pretty much fucked for the rest of your life, right? If someone goes out there and says something that doesn't have a big enough fan base and you're labeled sexist and fucking incel, believe me, with enough posts and articles, you're fucking done. So that's the problem. The problem is I think Twitch is scared. I think they know the fucking answer. Here's what I think is happening if I had to guess. I think there's somebody in power that actually does the mudding of the waters. That's what I think. I believe there is somebody in power, or at least in a position of power in Twitch, that does the muddying of waters, that does say or does believe that this isn't sexual. This is just a woman sitting in a position that loving herself and loving her body, and it's us men's fault for looking at it that way. I think there is someone in power that views it that way, and that's why there is so much inconsistency. There is so much lack of clarity, and why we're in this situation in the first place. I think there is somebody that people can't remove that they have to deal with. And then there's somebody on this side that sees it for what it is. And that's why there is a fucking goddamn, it's the unstoppable force and the immovable object, right? That's just what it is right now at Twitch. And that's what I think it is. Thank you.
I got a bad take.
Oh.
Yeah. What's like, why is it so bad if they're there? I look at these people, these girls doing it. I've popped into the ASMR. I saw Amaranth literally like just bent over, and she had like a bird mask on, and she was like poking the mic like a bird, and it was very hilarious. I did not find it arousing at all.
Is that the horse
It's
mask?
definitely pretending to.
Yeah, for sure. So,
Yeah.
but here's the thing. I know that these people that are in this stream, this like 12,000 dudes, if they're not here watching her do this, like they're not watching me play fucking Halo because she's not there.
True.
So like they're here, they're on the site, Like when these guys bust to this ASMR, that's when they'll roll over to this stream. So if we take off our freak out hat for a second, we put on our business hat, when every single one of these guys nut, that's when they're like, all right, let's see what my boy Train's up to.
That's true.
fucking
No,
funny.
my biggest issue is
The only
my-
thing is. What
sorry,
were you saying? My bad. I cut you
before
off.
I forget, my biggest issue is I can't open the Twitch app in public because of some of those streams, right?
So
It's
can
so
I give
hard. You know what I mean? Like people think you're
So why would you
watching
open
like
Twitch and
You can't even open this podcast. You open this podcast up in
Goddamn right.
public, and it's
I
like
mean, with,
greasy
like,
dick,
with-
greasy
with-
dick.
with
Big
headphones. I mean.
fat cock, baby. I love to
you
suck
can't.
that fat cock.
So-
Fuck yeah.
Watching
Because
Twitch in public's not even a good move, to
So
be honest with you.
I can give you a Harley like that. That's to put on the business hat thing. The reason why the argument against having this kind of content like prolific on the website is because it lowers revenue for every other broadcaster on the website.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because advertisers advertise on Twitch as a whole, not on individual broadcasts, except for sponsored streams. So the majority of the way that advertisements get served on the entire platform are served to everybody. So if advertisers pull back because of sexual content on the website, then every broadcaster hurts in their CPM because of that.
I'd say
That would be the business
I
reason you wouldn't-
experienced that through YouTube,
Yeah,
but
it's the same thing.
YouTube
exactly.
did it. But
Yeah.
YouTube didn't have a money culture like this website does, and I'm a little ignorant to it, so I can't speak on it.
Mm.
But like, how much of like a channel like this is making from running an ad compared to like subs or a sponsor with a gambling website? I'm sure gambling doesn't give a fuck if someone
They
is sucking off a microphone on another channel. You know what I mean?
They don't, but they should be making a lot more. It should be possible for a stream with 1,000 concurrents to make full-time income off ads alone. That should be very possible with the way CPMs are. It's not because advertisers don't want to engage with this website because of the structure of the content on it right now.
And
Wait, how do you know that? How do you like?
I
Who
I
said
think
this?
another
because
thing
I have an agent of
That's
record
he
for
owns,
Twitch.
He owns an agency.
Yeah.
I think another thing
yeah.
is
Oh, yeah.
too is that
Mhm.
pretty much all the broadcasters that speak out against it, they probably feel like they're following the rules on Twitch. They're following TOS, and then they're like, "Why are these people allowed to bend the rules?" And it's what category can I bend the rules in? Then why
Yeah.
can't I bend this over here? And so like I think that's why some people can't always explain why they're mad, but they feel like they're locked into this thing while this person's just kind of doing whatever the fuck they want, and they're like, "Yo, why isn't anyone stopping that?" Like.
Yeah,
I
it
think
kind
that's
of it kind of encourages loopholes in every category, right? Like you chase
Yeah.
after like
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, that's right. I think John's like 100% on. Like for me, I don't know. I guess we're kind of like we're segueing. Like I as a broadcaster full time also, right? Like I run an agency and I'm also a broadcaster. It's getting harder for me to like I run an educational show, so I teach like or I talk about, not say I teach like I know it, but like I talk about business and shit. It's becoming harder for me to run that show adjacent to the types of broadcasts that are getting a lot of traction on the website now. And like people view me in that morally gray area because of just my association with the platform. And I'm not even talking about I think if you're gonna do something right, I would do it like Amaranth or Train does, where like because like my position is I think gambling and sexual content streams should be stopped full stop. I don't think they should be on the website at all. But if you're gonna do them like Train does with his own money, giving away tons of fucking money to people every day, or like Amaranth does, giving tens of thousands of dollars to charity and animals. And like that's fine, but like the prevalence of it on the website on a huge level just sort of makes me feel like we're like World Star Hip Hop, or Live Leak. Like we're going in that direction. Is that presumptuous? Like am I on the right track or?
No, I see what you're saying, but there's the difference here is that there's talent here. Like I correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe World Star Hip Hop has their like talent like they do here on Twitch. Like you got a cast of people with a huge audience, and I've
really
always
true.
just
Yeah.
assumed that it's hard to get like advertisers to advertise content, you would know more than I would, like on in digital, and then like you can go deeper and deeper. And I think like live content scares a lot of advertisers. You're talking to people that don't really understand the game quite as well as you do, and you're probably trying to break it down for them. And then you go over to Twitch, and I understand you get there, someone's sucking off a microphone. You're like, oh, it's not normally like this. But I feel
this
like
is exactly the conversation I have. Yeah, you're 100% on. Yeah.
yeah, because I know like it's hard for us sometimes, like with advertising even on YouTube, and that's YouTube. And then I've done live stuff, and people were like, "Whoa, live? I don't know," because they stress. You know, these are people's jobs on the line, and for someone to just be live and say some shit, it's gonna fuck them up anyways. But I don't know. It's I don't see how how this gets fixed without taking away other things that we're kind of all happy about. Like we like saying what we want and playing for the most part whatever games we want. And I don't know, like I feel like you start to question how if a person's being sexual, now you're going to question if like a game is sexual, or if you're watching like a show or reacting to videos that are sexual. I don't know.
I want to ask you this. I want to ask you this real quick, Devin. So
Yeah.
We've talked about different sections on Twitch. If they can make them, they can't. Now, let me ask you this. Could they make a sister site for 18 plus content? Like a twitchafterdark.com or twitchafterdark.tv, and then we move over there. All right? Like I would move to twitchafterdarktv.tv, whatever the fuck, for my gambling streams, and I leave the podcast over here. Like, could we separate like that? Like that seems like a good thing to me. Could there be a full separation?
I mean, funny enough, like to some extent, wasn't that the initial push? Like, like we're kind of going full circle. Justin TV was a website where you could do anything, and Twitch was the jump off of that.
The gaming, yeah.
Yeah, and so like, do we need to go back to like people were streaming crazy? I remember one of the directors of Twitch streamed on Justin TV. He fucking lit a chair on fire and pissed it out. Justin TV was nuts. Like that place was fucking crazy.
I used to sleep on Justin TV.
Yeah,
like way back in the day, way back in the day.
Hey, Devin, I got a quick question. So you said like when they advertise on Twitch, it's like as a whole. But we were talking about YouTube. Doesn't YouTube advertise like certain genres of videos get certain kind of advertisements, and then like other ones will like maybe even get no advertisements because they're like kind of more edgy or something? Why can't Twitch kind of say, you know, like kind of put different streams in categories or something? I feel like that could solve like all these problems.
No, that's a great question. Like Harley pretty much nailed it. Like the problem is on YouTube, the website's so big and the advertising is so diverse that like you can a channel with like naked yoga on it doesn't associate with like a financial channel, but like here it does. So like what Harley said happens to me literally. I'll be on the phone with a brand and I'll be like, Twitch is really great. Look at this person like engaging with their audience. And they'll be like, oh, cool. And then they'll go on to twitch.tv and the front page will be like, and they're like, what the fuck, dude? You told me this was like a fucking website where people were like engaged with their audience. And they're like, no, it's not like that. Like, I literally have that conversation every week. And so like, there's this like association with, that I can't break. And I don't know how to solve that to sell brands.
Also, why does a brand, just real quick, just why does a brand think that like if their ad plays before crazy shit, why do they think people are going to be like, oh my God?
Because
like,
I'll tell you why. I'm going to answer that before Devin does.
Or something, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to tell you the unofficial, Devin will tell you the official, okay? So Devin's the one you want to listen to. Mine's the one you want to just not listen to, but let me talk. Listen, it's because three reasons. One, they're fucking greedy to the point where they want every single possible penny in every single possible second. Two, they're willing to give everything up in order to maintain that. Three, they're fucking idiots, okay?
But who's being greedy? Who?
Just wait.
You saying
the corporations? Listen.
Corporations, yeah.
These motherfuckers don't listen. Okay, so they know. I truly believe they know. If they told the fucking Karen, listen, you don't want to use our Johnson & Johnson Band-Aids anymore because we sponsored somebody that said something in 2016. All right, go fuck yourself. We don't need you anyways. If they did that, even if they did that, you better bet your ass she ain't gonna use it for 2 weeks. But believe me, eventually when she cools down, she's like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me pick the Johnson & Johnson Band-Aids up, right? The problem is they know that. They just don't want to lose that 2 weeks. That 2 weeks to them is probably fucking hundreds of millions of dollars. So to them, it's not even worth the fucking risk. So at the end of the day, what we need is one corporation that's fucking huge to come and say, you know what? Fuck you guys. We don't give a shit. You want to cry about us sponsoring this person because he makes fucking sexual jokes? Hey, don't use our product anymore. We don't give a shit. They need to reverse psychology the fucking dumbasses that threaten shit that they don't actually mean and end this fucking bullshit. Once that happens, we'll end this entire thing. Anyone can do whatever the fuck they want, and as long as they pull the fucking viewership, they can get ads on their shit, right? That's where we need to go. Right now, everyone's catering to the sensitive pussies. Thank you.
So the big difference between YouTube and Twitch, and Devin, I'm sure you can attest to this, is that Twitch runs their campaigns for their ads. So for example, if Tampax comes to Twitch, they say, hey, we have $5 million to spend. And Twitch says, okay, we need to lock this in. But on the flip side, YouTube has a self-serve advertising platform. They never run out of ads. People can upload their own ads and spend thousands and thousands of dollars. If Twitch were to have a self-serve advertising plan, then a lot of things would change. But then also that puts us as creators at risk where, like, Tyler, I don't know how you would feel about somebody advertising, I don't know what you hate, but something that you fucking hate, and that ad is now popping up on your channel and you can't do anything about it because it's self-serve.
Yeah, I couldn't explain it better myself. Yeah.
An ad? Well,
yeah, like how would you
let's see, what do I like?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like something that you
someone
don't
could like promo their own stream.
Hold on,
Yeah.
Like,
women.
play on his shit.
But you could block that on YouTube. You could block that on YouTube.
Pissed off people got when Ninja like showed up on other people's streams. Anybody remember this? This was like a couple years ago. I don't remember what the activation was, but Twitch put Ninja on a bunch of people's streams and people went fucking nuts. They lost their mind when that shit happened. But YouTube, that stuff happens. Like if you're a self-improvement channel, motherfucking Ty Lopez will be on that bitch instantly. Like
Yeah, and then-
he'll be there every time. Like,
and then
like-
as far as I know, Twitch still is it profitable yet? So I think they're gonna keep doing all this shit for a while. I'm just like, I don't know why they're not expanding more monetization stuff.
I
Maybe it's a
blocked
slower-
specific channels on from advertising on my channel on YouTube.
Mm.
Like specific people that would run ads before my videos. I blocked that. So I was like, nah, I don't think so, buddy. Not before this one.
And the thing was, I feel like also the thing with YouTube and Twitch, the reason why YouTube is able to do it much better is just because how their algorithm works. So like, if you're used to doing a certain type of content and you do something else that's like way out of the scope, it's like you're probably not gonna get any views or not many. Now, if you're a big streamer, you can go and switch from different types of content. If you have, let's say a certain type of supporter, and you'll be on top of that, directory or whatever it is. So like it's kind of way different because somebody may be wanting to promote, let's say, for ASMR, but like if you are a super big streamer, you could just do ASMR for a week or a couple days and you'll be basically there kind of getting those promotions so that those ads will still show up or the company still will be on your page. So that's why it's probably harder to do it also. Did that make sense?
No, it did. It definitely.
Oh, okay.
I think we got a lot of things that we're talking about here. I think it's like ultimately I can't think of like a product that I wouldn't want or whatever, like that's on Twitch. Maybe I'm just being careless right now and not thinking about it.
Let's say that there was an ad that ran for that app Parler, that like super alt-right app, like opposite of Twitter one. So let's say there was Parler apps running on people's streams and you couldn't do anything about it. How would you guys feel about that?
Wait, what is it?
Parler is it's
Like
an
that app they
alternative to
used-
Twitter.
Yeah, they used it to like coordinate the capital.
Oh,
Isn't
for,
it
like
that-
4chan. Like 4chan. Okay.
And they could run
4chan
ads.
and 4chan advertising before your stream is so funny.
Yeah. Imagine like live stream fails advertising on your Drake.
Yeah.
Trade.
I mean, you
some guy linked something from 4chan on Twitter.
As long as I'm getting
it was a group of people convinced that Donald Trump got plastic surgery to look like Joe Biden, and he's controlling things behind the scenes, and they believe it. And it was the craziest thing I've ever read. And my dumbass was like, "Whoa, wait a minute," and I had to think about it, but it's bullshit. It has to be.
You had to think. I love how you gave it the college try though. Like you were like, "Is this?"
No, when I first read it, I was like, wait, maybe they're onto something, like plastic surgery to like be a shadow president. And then I realized, like, I'm high. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just find it, you know what I find is so crazy is that, like, at the end of the day, like, sucking off a microphone or the promise of potentially farting in a microphone, it's strange that it just so happens to be some of the most popular content on the site.
I've been thinking
And
about, like, why do you think that is?
I could there's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking people want, like, where else are you gonna, like, get off with Twitch chat? And I think Twitch chat is bringing an element that people are about. And like, I think these people, like, they want to beat off, and on the other hand, be like, "Am I right, boys?"
Isn't that a
Like,
thing?
You want to beat up
JO
the
bros? That's a thing, right?
I don't have a JO, bro. I would if someone was down.
Oh
But
my god! Do
I
you
never
think
heard that
there's
before.
Do you think there's guys that like will meet in a more sexual stream that like will whisper each other like, "Yo, bro, what are you doing?" Like, "Yeah, I'm doing it right now," and like they're messaging over Twitch chat.
Yeah,
being JO bros?
100%.
That has to be a thing.
Yeah.
Like, dude, oh my god! Imagine if you were
God.
in an ASMR stream and somebody was just piping in chat, "JO?" question mark.
Yeah.
Type
no,
it. It's unspoken. It's an unspoken thing.
They whisper each other like for everything. Like, oh my god, she got a new hair color, and they
Oh
like
my
have group chats.
That's
and-
not whispers though. They're dropping that in the chat. I think that's part of it. Is like live in the
Yeah.
chat, being like
Yeah.
whatever. I don't know. It's hard for me to relate because I've never. It's not like there's just so many excellent places to jerk off that's not a place that
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. So it's just I don't understand. I can't relate to that at all. Like I also don't
Yeah.
want to I don't want to like beat off in the same room that like I hang out with everyone here. You know what I mean? It's just
I have
different.
this thing where I can't leave the website, like the hub. I can't go anywhere else. Like I'm stranded there, and so that's like my thing. Like if you know what I mean, I can't leave, and I hate it. It got boring fast. But I feel like if you leave, it gets bad. You know, you just start fapping 9 hours a day, and you know, you train. What do you think?
I think it's pretty simple, right? Here's what I think it is. Okay. I think for these people, it's one of two things. One, let me think about this. How do I want to word this? I think it's easily accessible and not as much shame involved, right? Whereas when you open Pornhub, you know, you're kind of looking around like, is anyone, you know, is my dad going to walk in? Right? You have Twitch open. You're kind of watching a gaming fucking platform. He walks, oh, I'm watching, you know, right? Also, I think in some of these people's minds, right? Because, you know, when I've tuned in, I've read chat, and in some of these people's minds, I think there's more connection, right? So like if you look at like a phone sex operator, if you look at those ads that pop up before you click one of those fucking stepbrother videos on Pornhub, right?
You.
Hey,
Yeah.
my name's Jasmine. Click here and talk to me now, and I'll fucking suck your cock, right? Like, obviously, we all know that's a virtual fucking, you know, thing,
Yeah.
right? It's
pre-recorded,
she
apparently.
ain't even on it. You call it's gonna be some 89-year-old with no fucking teeth, right? So realistically, I think this is like it's as close to a connection as you're gonna get, and on top of that, in these people's minds, they each think they have a chance. Do you understand? Each of them look at the other as if the other are the losers and they're the one cool kid just stopping by right now, and they're not actually the fucking clowns or losers. All these kids are. I'm the cool kid, and girl, hey, ignore these creeps. Come listen to me. What's up, girl? Like, hey, take this $20. Why don't I take you out sometime, right? Each of them thinks they're that person, right? And I think because of that phenomenon, each of them truly believes they have a chance one day. And it keeps stacking and stacking and stacking and stacking until you build these 10 to 20,000 fan bases of single individuals that believe they have a chance and the rest are losers. And that's what I think it is. Thank you.
Yeah.
100
And-
main
But there's
characters.
better,
They're
there's better websites for that though. That you can go in and like
Not as
pay
clean
money
and not as
not-
interactive. No, listen.
Where do you go?
The other
Wait,
ones
no,
feel.
I agree.
Listen,
Not me. I've just
no,
heard of
Los Pollos. Listen, the other one.
I agree with Los. I agree. I think there are way better websites
No,
for this. Like,
listen, man,
yeah.
you guys are so fucking like your social awareness is just so down. Just listen, okay? Listen. Okay, imagine the average male, okay? We're not talking about you two that's like, okay, listen, there's a site I can go to, right? in their minds, think of the average male that's a virgin. Here's what they look at. They look at Twitch, right? A chick on here, it's clean, it's simple, it's not really involved with sex. She's kind of on the edge. To them, that's like a classy chick they want to wife up, right? And I want to be careful here. This isn't what I think, so Twitch don't, get mad at me. I'm trying to go in the mind of the virgin that's, 16. Or you go to a campsite to do that. In their eyes, that's a slut, right? That's a chick you just bust a nut to. This is a chick you can wife up. This is a chick on Twitch. It's clean. It's on the edge of things, right?
Oh,
that's the way it's seen. You guys are looking at this as there's better
on the
places.
same website, bro?
Oh, so Train's saying
No,
that
it's
Train-
Twitch.tv still. They're still wearing shorts. They're not fucking finger fucking themselves with a vibrator. What the fuck are you talking about?
I see what he mean. It's kind of like the fact that you can get it from Twitch is like, oh, it's fucking.
I'm just
dope.
saying,
Like
like to
Train
them,
saying
it's
that they're
something.
wifey material on Twitch, right?
Like the way they see it is like this isn't a place they're going to pay for sex. They're here to it's all a lie to yourself, right? It's to you guys, you're seeing it from your shoes. So you think, oh, well, I just go over here and get, what they're offering. Why would I go here and get tricked and spend all this? No, in their mind, there's something entirely different going on, okay? You have to go back to your 16-year-old self and think what it was, right?
Yeah.
But back when I was 16, I'd walk into my high school, like, oh, this chick's with these clowns. Like, I'd walk by and make sure I do a swift walk by so you can smell my cologne and realize that I'm the better one than these fucking losers she's with. That's just at 16 when you're well, I guess I lost my virginity at 13, but whatever. The point is,
16 Train,
bro, I used to douse myself with that cologne, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I did Axe.
Oh, you're an Axe guy? Oh no.
Cologne is like real expensive. What are you talking about?
No, bro,
How did
Curve
you-
was like
Dude,
20 bucks.
you can look at John and you know he was an Axe guy.
I'm still an Axe guy.
You kept Axe in your locker, dude. I fucking know it.
You know what? I think you mentioned that there's an accessibility to Twitch. One thing I can understand is like some people will, and this is not me at all. I'll some people will be very casual about porno. I have friends we'll go chill
That's me.
after party vibes, and people are like, yo man, we got some fucking drugs, we got porn on the TV, we got some music pumping, and I'm like, porn on the TV, bro, you want me to jerk off here? I don't want to be horny in your home. But some people are like that, so I can imagine being yo, cooking dinner. I got sexy bitches on the TV sucking the microphone.
Harley, Harley. I forgot who it was. They actually explained this on the podcast once. I brought them to my house, bro. Dude, I found this back in the day. I found this really good one, bro, and I had to hook the boys up. 2 or 3 of them came over for a cooking stream. I'm like, listen, guys, come here, bro. I sat them down on the couch behind me. I played this shit. We're just watching that shit. We're not popping boners. I'm not popping them. I'm just like, yo, look at this shit, bro. Use this for later. That's me. Or I'm on Discord. I'm like, yo, check this shit out. I'll share screen on Discord. I'll show my boy when I'm watching.
Share porno with your boy.
Yeah, why not?
Tyler is the only
I
person
got
that's
friends like
clicking the
that.
share button on Pornhub.
You got
Exactly.
We did that throughout all of high school, grade 8, 9, 10. We'd have sleep over 6 boys, and we'd play Halo Sandtrap all day, but the other TV would be porn, and no one's watching. We're all just listening because we have this boys space of just for 3 days, just the whole weekend gaming and porn in the background, and it's kind of like an event. It's not like we're fapping.
And John's the only
Sounds
guy
like a
that's
circle
ever
jerk,
clicked-
dude.
No, we'd turn around and we'd be like, huh, that's interesting. It was
I
almost
can
like educational.
I can get aroused 9 times in a row. So having it running, I will constantly I'd be like, can we turn this shit off? I only have go mode, or I'm not thinking about it, because if I'm gonna focus on it, I'm fucking one of my boys, bro.
No, but
that's what's going on.
But
we're
what if
turning
you're
off
not
Sand
focused?
Trap and someone's getting fucking
No, what if it's just
right now?
What if you're watching out of intrigue, not focus, just intrigue?
I don't understand how you can
that's
just hang out with a bunch of people and just watch porn.
It's the best.
I will
It's
be
actually the
intrigued
best.
for 3 seconds and then be like, very intriguing. Now I am horny.
Yeah,
now
if
I'm
y'all putting
horny.
on some fire shit, I'm trying to clap some cheeks. What are you talking about?
This
Oh,
is
I
a
will
guy
absolutely-
thing. This is a guy thing. I don't think I've ever done this with a girl
Yeah, I
before.
was kidding.
I've
Yeah.
I've never done it.
Fucking
No, I ain't
Emily
gonna lie,
just
when we was
DMs
young-
me and it's like, yo, Bose, check this out. What the fuck?
I'm scared.
Nah,
right now.
I ain't gonna lie. When I was young, my boys, they put me on yo, nah, she's fire.
Yeah.
I have buddies like that too. They'll be like, "Oh my god, they know every porn star by name," and like they're like,
that's
"Oh,
not
this is
me.
the
That's
not me." I'm like, "Yo,
Yeah.
this girl that
it's me.
I'm gonna watch in this video, I don't want her to have a name. I don't want her to have a blue check mark. I don't want to know her. She's here for this moment alone." I'm almost a little efficient about it. Like boom, we're done.
No, but
That's
it is like one does get away. Like I remember seeing something when I was a teen, and I thought, oh, it's a popular video. I'll see it again. And I spent my whole life. I spent my whole life looking for this fucking video, and it's like
That's a fact.
Yeah, it's like I don't even know if it was real. Was it a dream? Was it a
You
memory?
think about
Bro.
everything that happened, and you search
No,
all the
listen.
keywords, like okay, green hair,
Bro.
like
Yo,
kitchen.
that shit
No,
happened
it
to
was
me,
like
bro.
it was a romantic one. The title was like wife. Like it was like some home.
It's the
I don't know
worst
what it
title
was.
to look for. That's
Bro,
like
if you
everything's
want to
getting
know,
tagged wife.
listen, if you want to know like the real magic shit, listen, if you want to know a true magician, bro, I remember when I was younger, this was like the main chick that we'd all watch on LimeWire. Bro, she'd make a 12-inch dick disappear. Dude, Heather Brooke, the way she deep throated on that office chair, bro.
That
Shit disappeared, bro. That cock like curved down her fucking esophagus in a second. I'm like, holy fuck, we're talking magic. We're talking David Blaine.
Train,
That
are
used
you-
to disappear.
You
Like
can be
Oh,
that
I
graphic,
know
Train.
this one. Oh my god, unlocked memory.
Yeah,
This-
bro, we're talking
Yeah,
old school
Bangers
days.
after
Old
bangers
school.
after bangers.
Like that shit used to just disappear. Like God,
It was
damn.
gone. It was
yeah.
just
Like
it was
and
gone.
we ain't talking them shit. It wasn't Schmeats either, because you know them Schmeats, they just be, but no, it was some. I'm like, God.
You were trying to download an episode of your favorite show like Lost season 2.
Yeah.
You got that instead. You're like,
That's
I'm not
right.
even mad. I'm jerking off now. Fine.
That's right,
Let's
bro.
do
You
it.
didn't even mean to get it. You're trying to get your Dragon Ball Z or some shit. Suddenly, halfway through the episode,
Yo, no, the funniest thing is like
So,
you bring
go
up
to
LimeWire. Chris was trying to download a video and then getting it built in. I did not have sexual relations.
Harley,
Oh my
I went
God.
to go find this Heather Brooke person, and the first thing that comes up is a video of you and Jericho reacting to Heather Brooke coming back.
Wait, me?
The hell?
No, Harley. Yeah.
Oh,
Me?
damn,
Oh, wow.
Harley.
Yeah.
What's going on,
Am I
brother?
in a-
Self promotion.
It's a fucking
I
podcast
don't know
of
what
you
she's
and
talking
Jericho
about.
talking about Heather Brooke. That's very funny.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Shit. I guess I don't know. I don't know what to say, guys.
Dude, you're in there. Oh my
yeah,
God.
you don't know what to
You know
say, huh?
You know what?
How did I
sucks?
forget? How did I forget about her? And then I guess I was on something else, and someone brought it up, and I was like, "Yo." This time, so I forgot about her like 3 times now. I guess. Well,
That's
not now.
wonderful.
Put a little document here on my desktop.
We'll never
Okay.
forget you, Heather.
Bookmark.
Never. We got you. Yeah.
Jesus.
You know what sucks? I went through puberty so late that I would lie to my friends. They'd be like, yo, did you fap to this? Did you? And I'd be like, yeah, I did, but I didn't.
You'd be like,
know."
"Yeah, man, my dick's
was-
hairy."
I was like 16 and I wasn't into chicks at all. Like at all. I just want to play Maple Story, just Maple Story.
Wait,
they-
hold
they
on.
thought it was
I don't think.
Yeah, 16, dude. And I lost it at 19. And you know
Hold
how
on,
late that is?
Wait, you said
hold
weren't
on. You
into
said you were
girls at
16 and you weren't into. That's what I'm saying. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know if that
16.
got
I
anything to
think
do
that's
with
a
puberty, bro.
thing.
16,
Yeah.
16, I just want to play games. Like I did not want to, I didn't want to date and people were dating in high school and shit. It was crazy.
I feel like that bothered the girls in your grade. They're like, "What's wrong with this guy?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
such wasted potential. This guy right here."
Yeah. But it's kind of good because like if you lose it early, you kind of like I don't want to offend anyone.
You know, I feel like
It's okay. It's a safe space.
I
No,
feel
people
like
get really mad when I say this, but if you lose it early, like 14, 13, you become a dog. Like you become like you just chase skirts and you don't really.
that's
You know
true.
what I mean?
That's true. But hey, real quick, ladies, let's have you guys take the conversation over. I feel bad. Us pigs are just sitting here talking
I
about
do feel gross,
disgusting
you're right.
things. I feel
very
gross right now. Bose, Melly, Emily, if you guys want to start telling us, just start dropping it. Bose, if you want to just start dropping with, oh my God, did you see Manuel Ferreira eat that pussy? If you guys want to do it, hey, give us our
Oh,
revenge.
yeah, okay.
We'll sit
Wait,
here.
I got an embarrassing ass story that you guys can make fun of me for. I posted this on my Twitter, so if you heard it, it's cool. But like, this shit is awful. I did the most embarrassing thing ever that I've ever done on social media the other day. I fucking posted this story.
I can't
posted
wait for
this
this.
story, and the frame was of my shower, okay? And like I was listening to a song by this band called KMFDM, and all you can see is the outline of my shower, and I'm in the shower. You can hear the music, and you can just see the water running. There's no shadow of me or anything. So this song is playing, and I for some reason wrote the lyric on there because it's an interesting lyric. This is very important. The lyric was, "The beatings will continue until morale." So I wrote that lyric on the screen, and in the story, I was clapping to the song because I'm a dumb bitch. And I left this story up for an hour, and later on checked my messages and realized that people thought I had posted a story of me getting fucked in the shower with the caption, "The
What?
beatings will continue until morale improves." And like, I left it up for over an hour, and I was so fucking embarrassed because why would I post that? Like, why would I post me getting fucked in the shower? And like, I feel like nobody believes me.
Because that's the content we're talking about. It. That's the
It's
type
so-
of shit that flourishes.
Bose, that none of what you said made sense, and then the last sentence is "fucked in the shower." I'm like, whoa, what did I
Oh my
miss?
God. I'm so fucking embarrassed. I posted a story of me clapping in the shower, and people thought I was getting fucked. And I
No.
left it up for a very
Oh.
long time.
Oh,
God. Oh my God.
Wow.
That's okay. That's my contribution. Angel, Emily, have you guys ever had any awful social media misinterpretations before?
No, but I was gonna say whoever brought up like Manuel for like girls don't watch. I guess I'll talk for me. Girls don't watch like guys in porn. I don't
really?
know. Yeah, we just
I've heard
watch
that
like
from a lot of-
lesbian porn.
Oh yeah, I've heard
Really?
this,
Oh,
yeah.
I've
true.
heard
That's
that.
actually true.
Dude,
So I was
girls
like,
don't
why
watch
did you bring up
Really?
Manuel? Because we don't watch that.
So,
Hmm.
wow. So you just watch like pussy eating pussy?
No,
Like,
well, if I was to watch
Scyther,
porn,
Sizzle.
I
I
wouldn't
can't
watch the
say
dude.
anymore.
Like my focus is not on the dude. Like I'm not
Mine-
lesbian. I'm
yes,
straight. I look
it's
dick,
never
but,
on
like,
the dude. I don't care about the dude.
Mine is
Yeah.
because I get angry. I look at the dude like, yo, God's not fair, man. Like, why is he so
Yo.
blessed?
So you're
What the
staring at the
fuck?
dude. We're staring at the
Yeah, I
girls.
want to like write him an
Uh,
email, like, bro, you should like,
Write him an
you
email.
know, like what the fuck is this?
That's hilarious, man.
It's probably just because the generic stuff that you guys mean, like it's probably filmed more for men since the audience is men, but like with lesbian porn, the
I don't watch-
focus is
I don't-
on female pleasure. So like it's like
I don't even watch. Like, I
I
don't,
don't watch
watch
professional porn. That
Neither
shit
do I.
trash to
It's
me.
terrible.
Do you
It's
think
dog
girls-
shit. Amateur's
Yeah.
better.
More
Like,
than
that shit's
more than
bad.
one camera, more than one camera and lights. I'm out.
Yeah,
I want
like,
one
that's just-
camera.
I don't
no
want
lighting.
HD shit either. What the fuck's this
What?
HD
Nah.
shit?
Yeah.
What am I watching?
Wait, wait,
50
the
Shades
bet-
of Grey? Fuck that.
Yo,
Wait,
yo,
what are you
and you
saying?
know what
What are you
sucks?
saying?
The
What are you
best
saying?
porn be the shortest. That shit be pissing me
Yeah,
off,
oh,
bro.
Yeah, because it's like
the
premium,
40,
right?
like yeah, like the 48
Yes.
second shit. Shit,
Yes.
48 seconds. I see
48
that.
seconds straight.
I see the
Like,
48
where's the
seconds.
rest?
I see that
Yes,
48-second
facts.
trailer. I'm
What-
like, wish.
I give it to my chat. They make a GIF so I can just keep going.
That's a big move.
Do you think
I'm
it's true that
kidding, I'm
like
kidding.
do you think it's
Twitch,
true that
I'm
like
kidding.
girls
Twitch, I'm
girls
kidding.
watch like more story driven like porn? Like romantic / story driven porn? I've been told that by a few girls. Do you think that's
I
true?
didn't watch the story. What the heck? I kind of skipped through it and looked for a great part.
Yeah, I like
That's a good way. I
storylines.
like
I
that.
do because sometimes it's like
Storylines.
why you know, like I like to
a
get to
million
know the
percent.
characters. Yeah.
1,000,000%. Sometimes I turn on a porn, like everyone's naked, and I'm like, yeah, right. What's going on here? Who are you people? Get the fuck out. But then like I know a whole other video where they're like, hey, I'm the neighbor. I saw your husband left, and it looks like the sink back there maybe. And remember last week when my son came by, and I'm like, yeah, I get caught up. Like I like the storylines. Like I definitely
Yeah,
like to know
dude.
where everyone is, where they're coming from.
I look for
Everyone-
a guy that I look for like a guy that looks like me so I could like pretend like I'm him.
Everyone gets really.
Yeah.
Or just jerking off to yourself, like an image
I
of
know I
yourself
do
or
that
something.
too. I said that on this podcast also. I will look up me. I will be like big ugly bearded guy, and I'm like,
Yeah.
who we fucking today? And like it could be anyone. I'm like, who's it gonna be, man? I'll see it. I'll be like, oh shit, you're a dog. But I guess this is what we do. But I don't watch lesbian porn. I need to be there too. I need to be inside there. I need to be able to relate
For
and
me,
visualize.
it's like I need a dude there so I can like a shaman put my spirit in
That's
him.
us.
Like,
Yeah,
you
that's
know what I
us.
mean?
We're
Like
that guy.
yeah.
Dude,
Like Sims.
I completely disagree with that. I don't know what I mean. I don't know. That's weird. Like,
Nothing's weird
No,
here.
that's not weird. You're
Nothing's weird here.
You're
It's
straight.
okay.
You're straight.
No, I'm saying
No,
like you're like,
it's not
oh my
weird to be
god,
straight.
I need a dude there. It's like, bro, I don't need a dude there, like at all. Like I
I
don't
need
know.
Nah, I
Lost
could get-
Post, I need a dude
As
there.
crazy as it sounds,
You need to clap that shit.
there.
Yeah, you better
Crazy
clap your
sounds.
cheeks.
Lost
So
Post,
sorry, I agree.
how do you channel your mind
agree.
into like a non-dude? Like,
bro. I know.
how-
If I'm
not
watching,
channel-
if I'm
dude,
watching,
how would you channel
listen,
you?
listen, because I'm not like envisioning that's me. I'm just watching some shit that I want to.
Oh
Like,
no,
I'm-
that's
no. If I
No,
see
no,
four
no,
beautiful
no, no,
women,
no.
four
The-
beautiful
Lost
women
Post,
having a
second
sexual
thing is,
escapade.
I'll send you the GoPro on the head, like POV.
If I
that's
see,
a little different. That's different. That's
if I'm
different.
seeing
Like, you
four
gotta stare
beautiful
at the clock
women,
sometimes, right? Sometimes.
if I'm seeing four beautiful women have this sexual escapade, I'm like, I'm not ruining this. You girls are wonderful. Have your moment. I love it. I would, before I watch four girls, just four girls, I would watch three dudes and a girl, and I'm like, that's me.
Here's the
These are my
day-
boys.
No,
But yeah,
Pollo,
100%.
listen,
I
Los,
know it
Los.
sounds crazy.
That doesn't
Harley
that,
and Los,
that
listen,
doesn't make any
here's
sense.
the day-
You can't channel your spirit into three people. This is
Let
not
me
like,
tell you something. Let me
is this
tell you
like-
something, John. I'm telling you, I will channel you into one of these guys. I'll be like, that's
I
me.
can do that
That's
too. I
John.
can do
That's
you.
Train. We're doing it. This girl, she's finished. She's finished tonight. Because me and the boys, the Twitch boys, we're doing
Here
it.
is what I do.
Los
Listen.
Pollos, I'm channeling you in one too. Everyone.
Los, listen.
You're
Los,
getting channeled.
listen.
You can't stop me. You're getting channeled.
Los
bro.
and Harley and
We're
Zherka
rocking
and
together
everyone else.
tonight.
Listen, here's the elite way to do it. Okay, two stories here. One, okay. Listen, okay. There's two different situations. If you're truly an elite, okay. The one, okay. If you need to watch the porn, if you need to watch, then obviously, yeah. You know, you vicariously live through the cock. Do you understand? It's not about the man, or you vicariously live through the cock. That's one way. That's the elementary way, right? The real way, if you want to get sick, right? Sick, is the living through the story way, right? A lot of people get this twisted, right? Because, you know, if this happened to me in real life, I wouldn't be happy. I'd probably be in jail or some shit, right? But those cuck storylines, you know, where some fucking little pussy-ass twerp, you know, dating some hot chick and some dude comes over and just starts piping his chick, right? And he has to watch, right? If you live through that storyline and get a 6 session off, you're satisfied for 2 weeks straight. You understand? Now, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out real quick. Let me finish.
Shit, bro.
Let me finish. Listen. No, hear me out here, okay? Here's the day I stopped watching porn videos all the way through, okay? I watched like 10 or 15 seconds, and then it's in my mind, and
third quarter, right? Third quarter?
I create my own shit in my own head based on like the story and, you know, the crazy shit going on, right? I do my own thing, right? Now, here's the day I stopped. Okay, I'm sure some of you guys can relate to this. I was watching this real good amateur shit, right? Some amateur shit, real good, right? Relatable, right? Or at least I like to think it was.
Amateur like 244p. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, 244p cell phone.
I hate like which
chill out.
pixel
Let
is
me
the
finish.
titty?
Hold
like,
on.
Fuck this shit.
Chill
man.
out. Okay, chill out, mister. I lost my virginity at 19. You didn't even know what the fuck a titty looked like. Give me a sec here. Okay, hear me out here. This guy had a fucking cell phone. Okay, 244p. He's getting the good angles. Okay, I can see the motions are all I need. Right when I'm about to hit it, right when I'm at the climax, right at the edge, suddenly he turns the phone and he starts jerking himself off. And as I finish, he finishes.
Yeah,
And
that's the worst. That's the worst because then you can't channel it. You know?
Ever since then, I have not watched it all the way through, bro.
Yo.
I literally watch him bust his nuts.
Yeah.
And that was the last day.
Yo, y'all don't watch timestamps?
No, don't finish right now.
Yeah,
Or-
bro. Nothing
it's
that's
like-
wrong.
it's
That
like-
shit is the worst shit ever, bro. I
That's
watch
so true,
timestamps though. Like I'll be like, all right, is this like this section right here is a good 40 seconds, good 50 seconds. I'm like, all right, I can go
hate-
back to this point when it's about to go down.
Yeah,
Dude,
or
I
like, do
hate
you ever
these-
go back in
me
the video
first,
and look
actually.
at
Yep.
it? Thanks,
Yep.
thanks, John. Hey, it's cool, man.
Go ahead,
All
go
right,
ahead,
you ever go back in the video and like you already saw that part, but then you're like, this is the part. So
Part,
and
yeah.
you see how much time you
100%.
have.
Always
You're like,
rewinding.
okay,
No,
3
I
minutes.
need the iPhone to not go back 15 seconds. I need like to be able to change to 7.5 sometimes.
Hey,
I'm
you
like this
ever-
7.5 loop right here. This 7.5 second loop,
Hey,
4 times, I'm good.
Have you ever started busting right as they pre-roll an ad and you're like, fuck Geico, you know? Like right when
Where
you're
are you?
busting.
You get ads?
What the
You
fuck?
get
are you
Why,
an
on?
ad?
how the fuck is Geico sponsoring what you're jerking off on,
You
but
know
they're not
what?
coming to
You know
Twitch?
what?
You
Zherka
know
on
what I
Zherka
mean?
is on
Come
those
on, you know what I
weird
mean.
sites.
Pre-roll.
Zherka's on those bottom of the barrel porn sites looking at some
Bro,
weird
you on
shit. That's
YouTube?
exactly
What
what that means.
Yeah, weird. I want to know. You gotta drop it in the chat. I want to know where you go,
Okay,
where you're getting like
I'm into-
ads.
Hey,
The
it's
fucking
weird.
gecko shows up.
All my buddies like they bully me for this because they're like, oh, he's into like Catwoman stuff. But when Halloween rolls around, everyone's on my team. Like, what the fuck? So I watch Catwoman, not furry, like Catwoman.
Yo, I've jerk off to the seasonal vibes too. Sometimes it's like Christmas, and I like
Halloween,
open it up. It's like like Santa Claus girls. I'm like, all right, I wasn't gonna do this, but if this is where we're all at,
My
Yeah.
problem is
Harley, I love how you just go with the flow, dude. No, no,
dude,
you're just like,
I
yeah,
go to
I'm doing it.
websites and I'm literally like recommended feed. Let's see what it is. Like, and
my
like,
issue is, I've got like bad ED. You know ED?
like you have boner
This is
problems.
strange.
Yes, it's super bad, right? And I killed my liver as a young guy. I hurt my body, right? So I have bad ED. So the girl I'm seeing, she's a trooper, but she'll get frustrated. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll go fap. And then I'll just have to go find like meow, meow, the video. And then I just bust. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I got to bust Home Alone. And
Dude,
now I
thought
can
it was
watch
just the
anime.
cats. You like the
Huh?
Wait,
meowing
you
also?
busted to Home Alone? What?
No. To the Catwoman, like Batman, like the role play, the cosplay.
What was
stuff.
what was the Home Alone stuff?
Home Alone? Oh, when I'm home alone, like I
When
don't
he's
go see
Oh
her.
God,
Yeah.
I fucking really misunderstood you. Okay. Okay,
Whoa,
shit. I was like,
no.
this went off the deep end, man. I don't know
No,
what's
no.
going on with you.
No, but I love that
maybe
movie.
that
I love
Twitch
that
ban
movie.
wasn't a mistake.
I feel like, and
You're sick in the head, Devin. You're sick, man. Holy shit.
listen, I feel like I've had like a conversation with people about this, and my chat has been on my head about this too. Like, I'm not like, so many people are investing so much time into like finding the right video. Like, dude, I'll just turn the website on and dude, whatever's on the front page, like I'm
Yeah.
just clicking on one of them, bro.
Okay, yeah. I get
Front
you,
page, front page will get me too.
Who
Yeah.
Most
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
No,
I'm
sometimes
picky for that shit. I gotta find
wait,
great.
you
I
can't
gotta find
yeah,
great shit.
you're talking about you're trying to find cats and shit. Like,
no.
you're scared of that.
Sometimes I'm a front page guy
No,
too,
guys.
but
Yeah.
sometimes I'm not even thinking about it, and I'm just like little tits, and then I'll go to the porn site, and like that, I went there with that in my brain. I'm like
Guys,
little tits
That-
today.
yes.
No,
That's what I was gonna say,
understandable.
Harley.
That's
I don't-
understandable.
I don't know
It's
how
not
you
cats.
guys-
It's hold on. Let me clear my name.
Yeah, it's your-
It's Bruce
Clear my name.
Wayne, and Catwoman, or it'll be Spider-Man and Black Cat, right?
Well, you're watching these like superhero parody porns. That's
How
where
is
you're
this
at.
clear in your
I
name?
got some Harley.
Yeah.
I got some Harley Quinn ones with Joker and Batman that are actually fire.
There you go. That's a great one.
Yeah, I
Harley Quinn
got
is
one
great,
good one, and I'm not this
man.
guy,
The
but
original
I
costume?
might. I think I'm gonna send a porn link to some. I've never been like, yo, bro, you gotta jerk off to this.
Yeah.
Never done that before. It makes sense to do it with someone that I've never met IRL. So I might just send you this. We'll see.
Can you link it in chat?
Harley, we've talked before.
Yeah.
You can send me whatever.
Just drop it in the Discord thing.
Yeah, you may as well just drop it in Discord.
If you might, yeah.
Honestly, it's less weird if you send it to all of us when we're talking about it, but if you privately send it to Zherka, like we're all gonna remember that.
You know,
I
what's
might just
crazy?
privately send it to each of you and be like, yeah, I don't know if the other group's ready for this, but you seemed hardcore. So
Lost, I understand that homepage thing you said, because sometimes I feel like it's hot, everyone's watching it, and so I feel like I'm in the theater with all of you guys. We're all fapping together,
Jo.
right?
I just don't want to spend so much time. Like I'm trying to be in and out. Like I don't know. Like
I'm
No,
efficient
mine
too.
is-
I like that. I
No,
places
porn
to
is an
be.
experience for me, man. You feel me? Because usually it's like when you nice and chill, you just in the crib, and then it just pops up. You know you gotta get a. If I'm a fap, I'm a fap. You feel me?
So what are you
It's
saying?
always
You
the
like
third
dim the
quarter.
lights? You like dim the lights, light some candles, put on some Sade,
Really?
like a nice silk robe. No, I was just saying, like, how much of a
Oh,
ritual
wow.
do you make out of it?
For me, like
it ain't that deep, but you know.
for
It
me,
could
I
be,
just gotta
though.
make sure I gotta just make sure I don't like sprain or pull something. You know, like being. Like
You're getting crazy, huh?
you get
You gotta warm up beforehand, dude. This is you're doing too much.
Plus, one day your hamstring is you're gonna be busting, but your hamstring is gonna be like spazzing at the same time, and you'll think of me as you're busting. Your
that's
You do
happened
stretches
before.
before
Oh,
your
God.
jerk-off session?
I hope that never happens. Jesus,
It
what a
happens to
curse.
everyone. Hey,
That was a
dehydration
gypsy
gets
curse,
everyone.
Zherka. That was a gypsy
Dehydration
curse. Holy man.
Dehydration gets everyone. Like, drink water, guys.
Jesus. If I ever am jerking off and think of you, I don't know.
Yeah.
Something went really wrong.
It's gonna happen now. It's gonna happen, Devin. You're gonna be getting down to business, and it's
No
just intrusive
shot.
thought.
Point
Zherka.
your
that-
heel. Point your
That's
heel
the
to the
wo-
sky. By
Dude,
the way.
That's the worst feeling. Like you're hooking up with like a hot girl you really care about, and
you
then
think of Jon Zherka.
weird thoughts. Like I start thinking of Han Solo and like the Millennium Falcon, and then I get turned off, and my mind goes like I have ADHD, so it's like I have to really like, you know what I mean? I have to be in the moment, or else
This is gonna sound crazy. Like you ever like been in that position and it's like maybe not going together, and you maybe think of a less attractive girl, and you're like, I'm so much more confident in that scenario. If I put myself there, my confidence is at a max. Is
Yeah.
that no? Okay, you may neither. That's weird.
that's
That would be
not-
weird if someone did that.
Nah, I'm kind of there with you.
Yeah, I feel like you're just throwing me a rope, but I don't know if you're really hearing.
You know
me.
what I hate? My most.
Not
Sorry,
you.
man. You go ahead. I talk too much.
I don't think so. It's cool.
Okay,
No, like I
basically,
think,
my-
I
but-
think if
alright,
you
go ahead.
put yourself in like a better scenario in your head, it actually
Yeah.
helps in some ways. Like I don't know, when you said like a slightly less attractive. That's where I got a little lost. But like I know what you're saying though.
Yeah. You guys, I remember like a couple
You
years
guys
back.
ever like start fapping and then like you go to the third quarter, like and then the good part, and then you just stop and you go, fuck this, and you leave and
What's
you never
the
finish.
third quarter?
That's the most gangster shit I've ever heard, and I wish I
No,
had that
'cause-
ability.
You have a
I
porn
wish
addiction?
I was that guy.
No. Believe it or not,
You might, yeah.
I fap like twice or once in a blue moon, and my doctor's like, bro, you're too young to be having these kind of issues. Like my doctor is fucking concerned, but streaming really sucks the life out of you too, right?
Wait, are
Yeah.
you
John,
like
I
going
thought
to
you were
wait?
fucking bitches like every
No,
other week.
Hold on.
No,
are you
no,
going to
they're
the
not on my
doctor and-
level. They're not on my level. Like they
Are you
got
going to the
makeup. I
doctor
wake
and
up a
talking
9 out
about
of
your
10.
jerking off
like
habits?
I cannot find chicks on my level of beauty, so it's like, oh, I'll stay on the hub. But in my head, I'm thinking like, dude, I'm too young to. I should be like wanting to do it all the time. But then a lot of streamers told me streaming, like it kills libido. It kills libido.
I
Like,
can
me-
back every day.
It
I'm
does.
screaming now.
Me and Mizkiv had a long conversation where like we stream long hours and we just can't.
No.
I still wanna know what-
Nah,
Listen,
no.
that sounds like
Nah,
two
bro.
people in
fact.
denial trying
That's
to
like-
justify each other's. No,
Facts.
Yeah,
Big
that's
fact.
all.
Yeah.
Like,
Because we be streaming and we be fucking. So.
Okay, well,
I'd be streaming.
God
I'd be
bless you
jerking
guys.
off.
Mm-hmm.
God bless
I
you
still
guys,
want to
bless you.
know in what context John was talking to his doctor about jerking off. Like,
Yeah,
how
I
does
went
do you have
to-
like
I-
a specialist? Or like
No,
That's
I
responsible,
asked my
though.
I just like regular doctor. I asked him, I'm like, why is my libido so crushed? And he's like, how were you 21, 22, 23? I was like, I was the king of my city. Like every girl, I could point to them and I'd be like, you. And they'd be like, oh my God, this is Darth Sidious. He's so
Yeah,
cool.
the
And they
Emperor.
told me, right?
Fuck.
Yeah, they thought I was
Do
a
it.
God king. Yeah. And their voice in their head would be like, do it, just go home with them. And I used to be so like into it. And then 24 rolled around, 25, not into it. When I started streaming, oh my God, it went.
You might have gotten cursed by a spooky girl that didn't like you.
What do you? Oh, like those satanic I
the
don't
one
know.
that cut the blood with the at
Yeah.
the club or whatever.
And
Yeah, do
you,
you remember
Succubus.
any that might have been
A
suspicious?
succubus.
you could also
Yeah.
just be gay.
And what
That's
sucks is I
possible too,
haven't
right?
had-
Like, have you thought about?
No,
are you in the
I'm not,
closet?
because
Maybe.
My issue is
Right.
I haven't had that much like
Right.
sex, but I've gotten so much head in my life. Like,
What
holy
if
shit.
John?
So
Have you
I
looked
need
at
you weren't
experience.
attracted
Have
to
you
girls
have you
at
looked?
16
No,
too.
hold on. Have you looked deep inside yourself? Like, listen. No, I'm not.
I think I'm
trolling.
straight.
Like,
I think so.
like, what if you're so scared, right? Like sometimes ignorance blinds us from truth, and people are gonna think I'm
No, I did
projecting
it
now.
a few weeks ago. I did it a few weeks ago. It wasn't a man.
Wait, what?
Wait, it wasn't a wait, what?
It was not.
Yeah, wait.
It was
but,
not.
But why
Oh,
did you
it was not.
I
clarify?
heard was. I was like, wait.
No, but why did you
I'm just
clarify
saying.
that?
I'm just saying. Because I thought that's where we're going. Where are you going with this, Trey?
I'm just
He
saying
said
that.
it wasn't a man like
Preemptive strike.
Listen, here's the point, okay? Here's my advice. Okay. Listen, I personally find horniness fucking disgusting. Here's why. Okay, I think when we're horny, we're actually at our lesser state. Okay.
Yeah, you don't think, Claire?
That's so not true. Imagine when you play sports and you really want to get off. When you sports, like when I was boxing and I wasn't fapping, I was so much more explosive and aggressive, and I felt, you know what I mean? Like I felt like a better athlete. So I think sometimes it's a life force in you.
It was like that when we played football. I like always our coaches were like, no jerking off before game day. And I understood it. You like go out game day, you're like, "Ah!" You know, you're like, yeah. And then like if you like when I jerk off, I'm like, let's lie down. You know, you definitely get more calm after you finish. You're like, let's just chill.
And
Let's
it's
just
even
chill
like,
now.
if you want to pick up a girl on the street, right? On my streams, on IRL, people are like, yo, you picked that hot chick up in 6 seconds and the clip gets views, and I get so excited. They're like, how you do it? I'm like, well, I haven't fapped in like weeks, so I can actually say something romantic or blah blah blah, whatever.
No
But
shots.
if I fap, I'll be like, hey, do you like Minecraft? Like, I won't know what to say. You know what I mean? It's so weird for me.
Sometimes, listen, when you're not horny, you realize saying nothing gets you in every time. You understand?
Yeah, less is more. True. Yeah.
That's exactly right. So, the girls that you're pulling while you're extra horny, you would have pulled them anyways. Do you understand?
Oh,
it had nothing to do with the confidence. I'm telling you right now, right? The real ones that you pull, man, I don't give a fuck. Here's the point, okay? Listen, here's the point. First of all, earlier with that joke I made about you being 19, listen, that's completely fine. That's actually average good age. I consider that young to lose your virginity.
No, it's because I panicked. At 17, a girl grabbed my belt and she wanted it, and I panicked. I was like, I can't. And I pussied out, which is why I hyper compensated and started like dating so much afterwards. Just, you know, because I felt so insecure. I was like, damn, 19. Like
19's the average age. It's fine. I think 19's good.
I think it's kind of late.
I don't think so.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah.
I think 19's a good age.
17, 18, yeah.
For everyone, it's different. But here's the point, okay? The point is this. Carry on.
Okay. Devin, what's your fapping routine? How many times a week? Don't pussy out.
That boy Devin, fuck it. What you mean fapping?
I'm gonna be.
I love how much you come, Devin.
Devin probably got to schedule it, right?
I'm gonna be super straightforward. I know I'm gonna get fucking capped for this. I haven't fucking jerked off in 5 months.
Bro, I haven't.
I
haven't in 10 months, bro. 10 months.
I used to jerk off in every relationship I was in. It's a different level. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to make her mad.
Dude,
that's cool.
Dude, you might have found the one. You might have found the one, bro.
Yeah, it's something else is going on. Like this is.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear, my boy. Yeah,
Man, my issue is I can't keep up with girls' libido, man. Like they remind me of
what do y'all mean? Hold on,
y'all always poking. It's crazy.
I used to be like a fucking goblin, and I was so embarrassed. Like I'd be like in a relationship, and I'd like go upstairs, and be like, you know, it was so fucked up, and like, yeah, it's just gone. Like I don't even. It's spooky, man. I don't even know if I'm gonna jerk off again. Like
you will. Spoiler alert,
probably.
You will.
Yeah, spoiler alert, you
will.
Yeah, but I'm on a fucking like streak. I'm wondering if I'm gonna become a wizard or something. Like if I'm gonna start casting fireballs, like I don't know.
Devin, how's business? Are you doing better now that you're not fapping? Like you feel more energized?
I never understood that because like how does your body tell I'm not on NoFap because I'm in a like
your
a pretty
body
active
tells the
sexual...
difference because when you bust it spikes prolactin, so if you keep busting often, that's why men are not like rude. When they bust a nut they get sleepy because prolactin and
so I got a question about that.
What I'm asking is like if I'm active sexually every single day right? But then I
Okay.
jerk off every single day. What's the difference?
The
That's got to be the same. That's got.
It is
Yeah,
the
I guess
same.
it's
You would
the same,
think
yeah.
so. I
No,
don't.
it's it's something in the brain.
What?
How is it?
It's
What
the
could it be,
difference between
though?
like sex and fapping. I don't know. It's weird. It is weird though.
I think I like fapping better because, dude, I could fap and be like,
You
yo,
like
my
fap?
day, I think I
I-
like fapping better
It's
because
it's one of
because,
my best
dude,
weapons. I swear,
because,
it
dude,
helps me. I agree
you-
with that. I also
Y'all
I
like
got to.
fapping better than sex?
Well, let me explain.
No,
I don't know.
no,
I got a
enjoy
good
it better, no.
imagination. I can imagine some shit. Like I know, and I've always been comfortable with rejection. I've never been a type. If I get rejected, I've never ever gotten mad, even since a young age. It's never been an issue because if it doesn't work out, I'm like, you know what?
Mm,
I'm gonna go home and I'm
and
gonna
fap.
jerk off, and it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
And you don't need to be there. It's gonna be
For-
me
for
and
me,
all the
it's not-
wonderful things I can imagine.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm a streamer. I'm creative. I don't need her. I can imagine a chick with 3 tits, right? I can up the
Oh,
bar. I can go. I don't know.
The fuck?
Listen,
I'm just trying to make it a fun show for real. Like, for real. I'm trying. I'm actually trying.
You're
a couple
good, baby.
years back, I got Fleshlight sent me a box of Fleshlights, like a whole box, literally with
Jesus.
like 80 Fleshlights. I had people like come over to my house, we'd hang out, we'd all chill, and on their way out, I'd be like, oh, right by the door, that box, just reach in there and grab a Fleshlight, take it. And I had friends, and there was like blue ones, like alien. It was like alien vagina, and it was blue. And then it was like certain real life girls, their vaginas, and all that. I had like these Fleshlights, and like I remember when I had first like experienced that. You know, at first I was like, a toy? Come on. Why would I ever use a toy? Like we could, my imagination is endless and I'm used to all my resources that I have available to me. But I fucked with that and that changed things. That's when I was like, yo, you could go deep. I got a VR headset. I got like the Oculus Quest 2 wireless headset. You could take some Velcro. You
Wireless.
could put a fleshlight up on a wall or wedge it between the mattress.
No
I'm good
shots.
solo for the rest of my life.
Han
I'm
Solo.
good.
Damn,
I'm
you're
good.
You're
Like
you're
I
like
will,
Han Solo.
I
but
will
you-
put on the VR headset and like fuck a fleshlight tucked between my mattress on my bed. I don't need a single person.
Yeah,
Oh
Solo.
my
Han
God.
Totally
Solo.
good.
Han
My
Solo.
Oh
and
my
you'll, hey,
God.
Han Solo and you'll nut like Chewbacca. But why I said fapping's better is
You guys are some sick
Why I said-
In
motherfuckers.
that closet, there's a fleshlight and a VR headset in there.
Don't bring it out. Do not bring
I
it
will
out.
not. I what? You think I'm a stupid guy? Come on, man.
Bring it out.
No, I'm
What-
kidding. Me
what-
too.
what
I'm just
I-
trying to make it a fun podcast.
Yeah.
I would never do these things.
What I was trying to say is it's not that fapping's better, is that I don't know if I have a big heart, but when I hook up with a chick, I will spend time with her, we'll watch anime, whatever, and I can't just get up and leave like when I first started dating and stuff. But when I fap, I can get up, leave, get shit done. I can be cold, ruthless, and just do whatever I want. But you can't really do that when you're hooking up with someone because it looks bad. It looks horrible, right? You know what I mean by that? Like you can't just have morning and then just leave, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, they think like something's wrong.
Yeah,
with them.
they'll be
You
like,
make
"Yo,
them insecure.
I mean, you
yeah,
could be like,
yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, I kind of
Depends.
feel what you're saying. That's why I can't really like. It's hard for me to be at that.
Yeah.
Even though
I
don't
think
wanna be toxic,
communication is super important.
That's right.
And
That's right.
and I will absolutely like I'll say to a girl like if I had someone over and we have like a moment,
Yes.
that's when I'll be like, listen, I'm gonna go downstairs. I just have some things to sort out. I'm gonna do that. I'll be back up shortly. And you know what? If you need to shit right now, and I'm not saying you need to shit, this would be a great time if you wanted to shit and me not know about it, because I'm going to be gone for 25 minutes. You could shit. The smell will be gone. I won't
That
know.
is-
I'm not even saying you want to shit. You probably don't even want to shit, I bet. But I'll never know. I'll be gone. This is a great time for you to shit if you want
That
to.
is
Although you could shit in front of me. I'm comfortable with that too.
You're
a
But if you
sick
wanted to secretly
motherfucker.
shit, if you want to secretly shit, now's your time to secretly shit and for the smell to clear out. I won't even know. And I got some
Yo,
stuff to do.
We-
Communication.
We should nominate Harley for sainthood, dude. Have you ever been in a situation where you're with like a new girl and you just don't want to shit? Or like I had this really small house that was like 600, 700 square feet, and the bathroom's like pretty close to the kitchen and like the main living area, and like I had to take a shit, and like I'm ghosting the top of the fucking toilet seat, like because I know if I get in there, like I kill a tree when I take a shit. because I'm on OMAD.
Jesus.
And it's gonna be
Whoa.
so loud, like, and like that relationship's gonna be over before it even began. So like giving that permission, I vibe with that. That's
Whoa.
that's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's that's a guy thing. I feel like I don't know. Maybe the girls could tell me. I think it's, and I'm not like, I feel like everyone says I'm not like most guys. Like if I hear a girl take a dirty shit, I'm like, oh no, she's gonna come out and I'm gonna be like, I heard that. Let's get past it. But I feel like that's a guy thing. I feel like girls aren't like you
Harley.
just
I don't
jack.
like this at all.
address it.
Wow.
I am
Let's get
extremely
past
uncomfortable right now.
Yeah,
I know
don't-
this
don't
is a
give
trying
fuck.
time for the relationship.
That
Listen,
is
I'm just trying to. I don't, it's
putrid.
not, yeah.
Y'all are putrid
That's
motherfuckers.
hilarious, bro.
It's not. I'm just trying to it's the shit. Like it's a shit thing. I just think girls don't care as much. I feel like a girl, if a guy went and took a dirty shit, and then you came out and she's like, yeah, I heard you shit in there. That's really weird. I'd be like, yeah, did you look at me? Of course I shat in there. Like I look like I shit like a.
I purchased some horny goat weed, if you know what that is. It kind of like.
Hold
it's
on.
good for-
Wait. Give me one second. Go ahead, Emily. Was that Emily or Bose?
That was me. So
Go ahead,
John
Bose.
can go.
No, Bose, you go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Oh.
John's on a
I
lot of
was just
talking.
gonna
Go
say,
ahead, Bose.
I don't think I would ever call a guy out for like shitting or like even fart. I feel like sometimes it can be awkward because it depends how the person is. But I think if somebody shit on a first date, I would be surprised. Would you guys not be surprised if a girl just like went for it at like morning after?
All
like,
right, John,
hey
go
man,
ahead.
that was
Respond.
good. I'm gonna spend I'll be back in 20. Like, are you guys cool with that? And then like, what if you're the bathroom?
No,
she
I'd
went
say
in
get the
was-
fuck out of my house. Yeah, but seriously,
Even if she's cool with it, I just don't want to carry that weight.
What weights?
She's at
The psychological weight of
Oh.
knowing that I've done that at that stage of the relationship.
what do you guys? People shit. Who cares? But listen, I purchased horny goat weed because I'm like, yo, my libido is
That
so
shit
low.
is so fucking good.
It is good.
It
'cause it's
literally
like,
is so fucking
I
good.
What
went-
does it
I
do?
see a hot girl like jogging, and you know how you think of stuff, but my libido is so low, so I'd be like, oh, I'd love to hold her hand. But you take the horny goat weed, and it makes a sensation of warmness in between your legs.
Yeah,
and,
it's really
and it
good.
kind of gets it. It's kind of good. Yeah.
Wait.
It's
Hold
not
on.
like
Hold on.
it's
hold on.
not awesome, but it's.
I
good.
want, since we have people that use it, John, give me the male perspective of what it does.
Should I bring it?
And Mel,
You want me to bring it?
No, I've seen it at stores. Melly, tell me what it does for a woman, and John, tell me what it does for a man.
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, well, my boyfriend takes it. Well, did take it because, like, at the start of the relationship, we'd have, like, sex, I'd say, once a day. And then horny goat weed would literally make you have sex, like, 3 times a day or 4 times a day. And you can just, it literally just enheightens that shit. I don't know. I love it.
Yeah, it makes you, I don't know what it is. Even if she's not doing anything, like she sneezed in front of me, I'm like, let's go. You know, like it could be anything.
Yeah, 4 times a day.
It's
I'm
really
not
good.
built for all that. I might have to-
Sex motivates me, man. Like, we'd fuck and then stream all happy and stuff. So, yeah. I don't know. It's good.
But the problem for guys is you do nut faster. You do because it's a burn.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Bro, I just cannot connect 100x. It's terrible. Anyways, that's cool.
I'm picking this up. I just looked it up, and they got it available here at Popeyes
Yeah,
where I live.
it's not like
Popeyes?
Cialis. but-
Popeyes?
Yeah, no, but not Popeyes chicken. It's a supplement store in Canada. I'm rolling through them. Look, came for that horny goat weed.
The craziest thing I've ever tried in my life is, and don't do drugs, but I didn't know I was a dumb young kid. I took half a tab of Cialis, and literally my dick was the biggest. Yo, she was shook. She's like, well, you're an imposter. Who are you? And I'm like, this ain't Among Us because it's me and I'm medically enhanced. I'm enhanced. I felt like Captain America. The craziest shit I've ever seen. My biceps were fucking exploding, increased blood volume, red blood cell count, veins up here. It was crazy. Anything she'd say, I'd be down. Like, I'm like, let's go.
I've been there once, and I saw it, and I was like, whoa, that is not you, pal.
Yeah.
That is not you.
Yeah.
And it was someone else, and
Yeah.
it was cool.
And this chick went and told her friends, she's like, Zherka has the biggest dick ever. And when I hooked up with her friends, they're like, no, he doesn't. Because it's all different, right?
Yeah, those are fucking wild.
Not that wild. That's not that wild.
So Viagra just gets you yoked and big cocked?
No, it's not Viagra. Viagra is weird.
I thought Cialis is Viagra, no?
Same thing, no?
Viagra makes the dick hard. Cialis only when you're stimulated, and it's a longer period of
Oh,
time.
shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you could still talk to your grandma and you're cool without like having a hard clog, and then you know talk to Rebecca and then
Comparison.
and be like, Grandma, you gotta leave. You know what I mean?
You're wild, bro. That's
Yeah,
fucking.
since it's my first day back, I want to make it like the old times, right?
Your grandma. That's funny. You just brought her into it. Oh, John.
Good
Glad
podcast. Yeah,
that
good
you're back.
podcast.
I didn't know
have
Cialis
to
was like a
pee.
pre-workout like that.
Yeah, it sounds like a
Yeah,
interesting.
bodybuilders take it actually. Look into it. It helps pumps like in the gym and stuff like that, and the nitric oxide and all that. I'm gonna pee, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
This John guy.
What is the toilet on camera? Why does he have to turn it off?
Man, fuck those guys. Oh, sorry.
I mean, listen. A general rule I have. Okay, listen. Wait, come on. Give me a bonus, baby. Get me in. Get me in, baby. Get me in the juicer. You're such a bitch. So hear me out here, right? To Devin, right? You're talking about taking a shit, right? Point of the relationship. Listen, okay. You have to plan for these things, okay? You have to plan for them. Do you understand? If you're going somewhere, you have to make sure, first of all, okay, you don't eat before you go. Do you understand? Like if you're gonna go chill with someone for the first time, okay, there's like certain rules that you have to understand, right? Now, first you have to categorize what type of chick this is, okay? You gotta categorize it, right? If it's just a one-night stand type of thing and she's down with it too, she knows that, you both communicated that, then it doesn't matter, right? You just meet up, it's gonna be, what, 30 minutes to an hour, you leave after, you're good. Now, if it's something that you're, into, right? There's certain things that you have to do, such as, right? Depending on what you're doing, if you're hanging out at the house, you don't eat a Chipotle fucking meal before you go over to her house. Do you understand? You don't have a big Italian high calorie, high carb course before you go over there. Do you understand? You have a little snack, you go over there, right? And then if it's bad, right, and you want to end up in a situation, listen, here's all you do. You text the friend, be like, hey man, I need you to call me, act like my mom, tell me I gotta come home, right? And you pull one of those. Drive home, drive to the local fucking Chipotle, use their bathroom, take a shit, go back home, shower, all fresh, brand new, come back over later. There's a lot of simple ways to fix the situation, but the main one being, don't go over there with a high carb, terrible food consumption diet for the day. And it's that fucking simple. That's that.
Well,
Are
I
they
would take
putting it
that.
up your ass. Like, why are you doing that?
Doing what?
Like, you're not going to eat before? Like, are they going to put it up your ass?
Well,
like, other than that, I don't.
No,
It's because she doesn't care. You don't care if he shits, right? Is that it, Emily? Like, you wouldn't care if someone's like, "Oh, I have to go to the bathroom," and they go to the bathroom for like 13 minutes.
Yeah,
Would-
like, who cares if they have to poop?
See, I think I agree. I think it's a guy thing.
It's a guy thing. No, it's a guy thing.
Yo,
It's only
she
a guy
went there
thing.
the first night. She was shitting in
Girls
my
don't
bathroom.
give a shit.
Like,
Yeah.
well,
I mean,
so you don't. Well, so what you're saying, Train, I actually think like that, but I apply it to them. So I'm like, okay, if things go well and we connect and there's some resonating here, then I might be hooking up with this girl. So I'm not going to take her to a place that would induce shitting. Because I don't want her to think about it.
I'm completely immature. In my eyes at age 30, women don't shit or fart. That's how it is. Do you understand? That's just how it is. Do you understand? Like, I was on a stream earlier and I like, what did I do? I think I was in there and I was like talking some shit to some of the viewers, and the viewers were saying some dumb shit to me. Like someone was like, hey, I lost everything, thanks. I said, no problem, pussy, you should have listened. And then I like gifted 50 subs to get him to get his streamer to like the ASMR goal, right? Just to like shit talk him. And she like brought up this thing about farting. As soon as she said fart, I dipped. I left. I felt uncomfortable. I couldn't do it. Do you understand? Like, I know it's immature and selfish of me. I don't mind if, you guys go take a shit right now, go do your thing. But listen, I'm going to need at least a 5-minute Discord warning so I can mute my mic. Do you understand?
But were you raised like that though too? Like your parents?
No.
Oh, really? Were they comfortable? My mom, like, she didn't even like to say the word fart. And so for me, I'm like hardcore conditioned that you don't really talk about that. It's kind of a private thing.
Yeah, no, like, it's a more I guess it's more classier thing, right? Like it's more I mean you don't.
Yeah, I'll
My
laugh.
dad
Like,
didn't
okay,
either,
if somebody
though.
plays a fucking
So
like fart sound with the sound boosted with an echo, I'm gonna laugh really hard. But like, I mean, I don't. Yeah, if somebody's like making a joke to me, like, "Hey, let's go shit," I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, I don't want to hear that. I think I don't like it.
I would feel bad even shitting at a friend's house. Like I wouldn't want to go over to a friend's house and take a dump at his house, especially if it's like a one bathroom apartment or something. I'd feel bad.
You tear it up, eh?
Is that
you
just
tear
me?
it up? No, I have a buddy who
That's
tears
courtesy.
it up. I have a buddy who tears it up so hard he
At
doesn't
your
want to do it anywhere. Anywhere he won't do it. And I heard him, like, we're very close friends. I heard him shit once in like our entire friendship, and it was a couple years ago. And like he came out, there was no avoiding it. He came out, and I was literally like, this is why I've been your friend for 15 years and you always shit at home. I heard him tear the bathroom up. I was not like, you have to get the fuck out of my house forever. I didn't care. I get it. But like he brought such a blast. But I was in the other room. Me and my other friend were like, it sounded like fucking book bags just being emptied into a fucking into the water. It was really crazy. And that's maybe it's like that. Maybe you just think you're like you're bringing such a loud
I always
blast
turn the water on if I like even when I'm here like by myself, I turn my sink on. Like I'm that uncomfortable with it. I turn my sink on like just how I can't. I just feel uncomfortable because like to me it's like a disgusting thing, right? Like it's like it's weird. It's not.
I had a time where I was very loosely seeing this guy. Like we worked together for a little bit, and then on our second time hanging out at his house, he was like dozing off, and I just kind of like jumped on the bed, and I guess I startled him, and he just fucking blew ass. Like, it was so fucking. It was like a gunshot, and then both of us just kind of sat there for a second, and then he goes, "Hey," and I was like, "Hey," we just never talked about it.
He wasn't like, was he bashful about it? Was he embarrassed by that?
Yeah, I think it was also just because it was really new, you know? I don't know.
That's so funny. Did you guys, so you never joked about it? Because if you didn't even joke about it, he thinks about that still.
Oh, for sure.
Like, if you didn't clear the air by being like, that was a silly part.
For sure, dude.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought I was being all cute, like jumping and pouncing on the bed, and it was just like, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, God.
Fuck, he's so scarred, dude. Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Yeah. A friend of mine at the airport was just like, there's a line of the whole plane. The whole plane are about to go from Montreal to Los Angeles, like 6-hour flight, and the whole plane's there, and like her bag is at her feet. And everyone's there, it's quiet, and she just bends down to pick up the bag, and as soon as she bends down and stands up, it's just like a burnt. And the entire lineup of the plane just turns like and is looking at her, and she's there, and she's just like, kill me. Oh my God, kill me. Kill me. And I was like, also, like my friends, I'm like, you got to get the fuck away from me right now. Like, I'm like, oh, no. And she had to get on that plane with this entire plane, like just people that just saw her fart in front of the whole scene. And I don't get embarrassed, and I'm pretty, as you could see, pretty shameless, and I don't give a fuck. But I think about her in that scenario, in her shoes, and I'm like, oh, she's got to be feeling like shit, thinking about that once a week.
That's soft because I my whole adult life I was full-time bouncing in nightclubs, and people were shitting diarrhea in the middle of the dance floor under, from their dresses, and
No.
Yeah, those girls were never embarrassed. Never.
No shots.
Who are these people?
Diarrhea out of their
Yeah.
dresses were not, bro. I worked in the clubs too.
Train. You don't know how much drugs people do here. You have no idea.
You're in the drug capital. You're in the
Train.
You are in the drug capital of Canada.
Wait, really? I am?
Yes.
Yeah, the drug capital of Canada.
You are in the drug capital, and you don't even realize, and you don't know how bad it gets.
What?
This
one
thing
time
they take this thing called GHB and pee and shit themselves.
Isn't
in the club.
GHB date rape?
But they take it to party. These people.
I got a friend in Vancouver that is like, you couldn't even date rape this person if you tried, because they actively do it so often on their own, and they partied with it. Like, you wouldn't even be able to, like, if you tried to date rape this person, they got a buzz.
Why
Like they're
would
just like, hey,
Train,
'cause
train,
it's a party. It's a
train,
party thing.
GHB is super popular in Vancouver because it's like a fitness city, and all these girls and guys, they don't want to drink alcohol and fuck up their calories and stuff, so they get high on G, and they just at the club order water bottles all night in the VIP, and they'll spend money, but everyone just needs water bottles, and they're always sweating, and it's the most fucked up shit. Or ketamine is huge here.
Special K, yeah.
Cocaine, there's more cocaine here than Los Angeles.
Yeah, well, why do you think I moved here?
True.
And the scariest thing is, I kicked out doctors, lawyers, writers, and they all do fucking cocaine. These professors. That's why I don't go on roller coasters. That motherfucker that built the roller coaster is probably high on cocaine. Don't trust anyone.
When I was in Vancouver, I went out like partying with like a bunch of friends, and I couldn't believe how many people in the club just there in Vancouver. So many. They had necklaces with various pendants,
Yes,
and
like a
everyone
couple-
had
yep.
their personal stashes
Yep.
of coke. And I'm just
Yep.
like looking at this like club, and everyone's sitting there pulling out this thing, and they're doing their thing. And I was like, Vancouver's fucking wild, bro.
They
It's
pretend,
wild.
They pretend like they pretend like the security's blind. They'll be like this, "What's up?" And I'll be like, "Bro, what the fuck are you doing in the club?" And they'll be like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" And they don't know that they're like breaking the fucking law. They're that gone. It's crazy.
They're all doing it.
Yeah,
When I was there, I was really
Yeah.
I didn't expect it. I didn't expect the night scene in Vancouver to be what it was.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
weird.
That was
And
the
I was with a
first
stranger.
time.
I met a girl off Tinder, and she was like, "Let's go out tonight." And I was like, "Okay." And so I was out with like a stranger girl and her stranger friends, and
Yeah.
I thought the whole thing was fucked up.
Yeah.
Thought it was
it's
really
so
wild. It
weird.
really caught me by surprise.
I would flashlight them like, "Motherfucker, did you know I could see you?" And they're like deer in headlights. They don't get it because
Jesus.
they're so normalized. LA, Vancouver, that's all they do. LA, Vancouver, cocaine, 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 cocaine. And it's the craziest city ever. Like yeah, Train, it's
Yeah.
Bro, Train, you look happy as hell right now.
That's because I'm gambling. Relax.
Have you ever done cocaine, Los Pollos?
No, but I've been offered it a lot of times. But nah, I never.
I've never tried it.
Y'all think he capping or nah?
He's capping for sure. There's no shot.
I'm just playing around.
I've never tried it. I don't like drugs. I mean, it probably smells good, but
Small.
Yeah. I don't know. The one thing I just had friends that did a lot of serious drugs, and I've been around people that have
Same.
done a lot of serious drugs.
Yeah.
And I've had people, I've had people, and this was especially true in Los Angeles. I've had guys that I met in the time when I first got to Los Angeles, and over a couple years span, I've seen them get fucked up by drugs where they change. Like I knew a guy that was like, he was just this cool ass dude. He was just a whatever guy. And it was just interesting knowing a regular person out in Hollywood. You know, they're pretty rare. And he was like an okay dude. And then I left. I'd go to Canada for an extended period. I'd come back to LA. And like this guy was just like, never was there anything about him that was he was going to be a singer. And he was just like, yeah, I sing R&B now. And it was just this guy was never going to be a singer. It was never something he expressed, but he just did so much drugs. He got to that place. And I think like when you're hitting like hardcore drugs like this or heavy drugs, it could change you. You could become a different person. You can step away from that change.
And
you know, and that scared me. I was like, what if I'm not myself? What if I do drugs and I'm not myself after?
Yeah,
That's shit. Like
they do so much here that there'll be a 5'1" tall guy trying to fight me, and I'll be like, "Bro, your breath's on my belt. Like he's here, but he's trying to fight me. He's down here." And in their head, they're like, "I got this. I just need a big overhand." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Hey, listen, there was one movie that I saw when I was younger that made me never, ever even like think about doing coke, and it was Pulp Fiction. You know the scene where she thinks she's doing coke?
She does heroin, yeah.
She does the heroin. That just always stuck with me, and I'm like, dude, I'm not even gonna like put myself in that position, you know? Like that's the thing that stuck with me in my head is Pulp Fiction.
And here we're the capital of fentanyl, so people will go do cocaine at a party and 4 of them dead. That just like that, just from like what Train? What is fentanyl, like 100 times heroin?
Yeah,
something like that.
It's very strong, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like it's crazy here, and but it's a beautiful city during the day. It's just yeah.
Yeah, it is. I'm glad I know the wow, I moved to the drug capital of Canada. That's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, and a few years ago, the murder capital of Canada was Surrey, 30 minutes away, and those guys come downtown and try and fuck with everyone, like around 2 a.m.
Surrey, murder
Surrey,
capital. I'm on it.
Surrey. This was like years ago. Years ago, it was the murder capital of Canada.
Well, let me
And
find
as
out.
a refugee, when my family took me here from a war zone, my mom's like, dude, you can't go to school. Your teacher got stabbed to death. And my parents were shook. They're like, how the fuck we go from a war zone to this? You know? It was crazy.
Jesus
And I'm
fucking
from Surrey. I'm from
Christ.
Guildford. I'm from Guildford, and I went to Hawley Elementary, but I got out. You know, I did 500,000 views overnight on my first day on the internet. I got out.
Oh,
Great podcast.
Teacher is just getting stabbed at school. What do you mean? I need to cover this story.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, John?
Just Google it. Yeah.
oh, fuck.
I mean, I grew up. Yeah. Grew up in the greatest, but yeah, teachers getting stabbed. That's crazy. I mean, it's been like a whole bunch of like. That was kind of at one point like in my neighborhood. It was very regular for people to get stabbed and sliced and shit. It was just like that
Yeah.
shit was just.
Man, no, this city sucks. My best friend Chris, just a few years ago, stabbed to death, and he works with me. He got me the job and everything, and I was like, you know what? I need a way out. I'm gonna go pray. I went into the shower and I prayed for the first time, and everyone's like, oh, it's a coincidence. I'm like, I want to be a YouTuber or something like that. And then a few days later, I called someone a dumb bitch on Omegle, and they're like, you're perfect for this reality show, Rod show. And they threw me on. And then, you know, that started. I'm like, oh, finally a way out. So that ever since then, I got spiritual, or kind of spiritual. A little bit.
I could share something that's a little unexciting, but it's kind of on the vibe of what he's talking about. It's just such a silly, dumb thing to bring up now, because like I understand everything that could be said bad about it, but like how you said you sat there and prayed. I read The Secret, like actively, and I was like, gotta change my life. Got to change my life, man. You know, I was teaching at the time, and I was like, I want to do something in
That
entertainment.
manifestation one, right?
Is that exactly?
Yeah.
It's like that fucking Oprah book club bullshit.
Yeah.
I fucking
But
pulled out
how
The
quick
Secret.
was it? How quick was it from your shift in thinking to the success? Was it quick?
I read The Secret, and I read this book called Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell, and I was like, I am an outlier, and I read The Secret,
Yeah.
and it was like within like 4 months of reading it that I had uploaded the video. So I sit there and I'm like, it's bullshit. It's positive thinking or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, what's really silly about it, and I don't like sharing it because like I know everything about it, and I would know how I would take it. I'd be like, shut up, buddy. But that's just how it played out for me. And I had this guy on my Twitch stream years ago, and he messaged me, and I guess I kind of fancied him like a younger version of me to an extent. So I always spoke to him after the streams and stuff. And he was like, hey, man, a lot of people think I'm just smoking weed and I'm not doing anything. Like, what could I do in life? Like, what should I do? How did you do it? I was like, I have no idea what you could do. But I read The Secret. So maybe that's something you want to read. And then he hit me up like 2 months later. And he was like, yo, I want to tell you something, and it's going to be public, but I thought I should tell you first. He's like, so I read The Secret, and then I went and I bought a lottery ticket, and I won a $450 million Powerball. And I'm like the youngest Florida winner of the $450 million Powerball. And that's because you told me to read The Secret.
Where is he? He's got to give some subs. Like,
Bro,
where is
Yeah,
he?
what the
owes you
fuck? Where's
money,
that?
bro.
Prove
Fuck?
it.
He owes
He owes you.
No,
For
I
real.
don't think so. No, I don't think
You
so
gotta
at
go.
all. I don't think so at all. I don't think that's the way it works. Personally, I don't think that's how it is. But yeah, that actually happened, and I, he did actually take me. I was flying through, and he bought me a ticket to WrestleMania. So on my way home, I stopped. I met him. We went to WrestleMania. He's a very chill guy.
That's cool.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it was like that was one thing. Also, the fucking Secret.
100%. I believe.
Listen, I
in
know
it
there's a whole bunch of
100%.
people in the chat that are probably like, this is
They hate
stupid.
it, yeah.
It is stupid, of course, for sure. But maybe maybe it isn't stupid.
But it's
So if you're sitting there, maybe pick up that book. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it. I'm not saying it. Fucking
Yeah, and
Oprah told you. So I'm just
what's
saying.
crazy is I run into people with like this kind of similar stories, but I swear it's like I remember I used to have my lock screen of I photoshopped a picture of me doing 200,000 views on YouTube, and I'm like, and my ex would freak out when we were together. She's like, "Dude, you don't even have a YouTube channel. Why the fuck do you have that? That's so embarrassing." I'm like, "Well, if I see it, I can visualize it and blah blah blah." And she's like, "You're fucking manic. You're blah blah blah." And then when one day she WhatsApps me and she's like, "Dude, you're on the homepage of YouTube, 500,000 views." And dude, I was so, you know, when you want to say I told you so? And I said, I know, I'm famous, bitch. And I was so pissed at her, right? I was so pissed. And then when I got banned, I had no one in my life. So I called her up. I'm like, yo, we need to chill. And then, yeah, we got back together and it was great. And she became more spiritual too.
I think the reason why I think that manifestation and prayer are essentially the same thing. It's just Christianity repackaged it. I think
Yeah.
also like when you're thanking God, you're practicing gratitude. These are all
Yes,
actual
yeah,
things that help
yeah,
you.
yeah.
And that we're just labeling them as different
Yeah,
things.
and
But I think
it's not a religious thing, but if you look at Usain Bolt or any great athlete, it's not the religion that's making them, it's that positive optimistic frequency that they're fighting or they're running or they're playing football for a higher purpose, you know, like
think
they're in a positive frequency, so they're gonna see the goal and make the goal, right? And
yes,
it's,
like
you know,
there's levels to it.
yeah,
So when you think about it, most people they're like a lot of people are very sad and they don't know what their purpose is and they don't know what they want. They don't even know what they want. And then the next level of that is people that know what they want but they're not like working on it. And then you get the people that are manifesting, so they're now articulating what they want. They know what they want. They're putting it out into the world, and by saying it, you're now looking for those opportunities to make
yeah,
that happen. So
yeah,
that's
There's
why it works.
yeah, yeah,
there's like a talk you can do on this where if you do this practice with people and you say just like close your eyes and imagine everything you possibly can that's in your room right now that is white, and then you like try to imagine it and then remember all those things and then open your eyes and count how many things you thought were blue or brown, right? And the point is that you find opportunity when you
yeah.
focus on things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think you have less fog in your head. Like if you go write a test and you're feeling positive, you are doing better. Or you go in a boxing sparring match, if you're negative, you're getting hit and you're mad that you're getting hit. But if you're positive, you're almost laughing in their face and you're more cerebral and aware. And when you're happy, dopamine is being released. The blood is being circulated, oxygen, so you are more cerebral, you're taking more in of life. So when you see an opportunity, you're not fogged and say, oh, I can't do that job interview. You go to that job interview and you go, bitch, hire me. You know, you go to places when you're happy.
I built this when I started believing in this, I built this vision board. It's like you know those like kids science projects, the big like white boards. I built one and I took pictures off the internet and I printed them out of people I wanted to be, motivational speakers, and I wrote out like these core values and like I said all this crazy shit like this will be my net worth, this will be like how I conduct my life, like I'll be talking to people and doing public speaking, and like the journey there I couldn't have possibly predicted like how I got there, but every fucking thing on that vision board became true within 5 years.
See, and that's the biggest thing about it is knowing what you want. There is an insane amount of people in the chat right now too that are probably very sad, but they have no idea what they want. Like, I mean, not having purpose and not feeling like you have an anchor and a direction to go will make every single day feel like shit. But it's hard to figure out what you want and to create a purpose for yourself.
It's really not. Check your search history. Look at what you look at on YouTube every day of your life. You will find your passion. You're staring at it already. Another thing is when you do go after what you want, not only is it a easier life, because and I know it's tough to go after goals, but the whole world gets the fuck out of your way, you know? And they even start helping. They're like, hey, I can help you with your YouTube. And everyone kind of starts lifting you if you have good people around.
But it's because they're attaching themselves to your purpose now that you've defined it.
Yeah, because your light is contagious and shit. Yeah.
You can
Mhm.
be in a really shitty place and still manifest this stuff. Like a lot of people that say like they don't have direction. What I started doing was when I was I was a fucking loser when I was 16. Like like all the way from 16 all through my 20s, I didn't do shit with my life. Like most people view me as like a pretty successful person. Like all that shit came from just a few years. Like before that, and I'm still like a fucking gremlin gamer. But I remember what I would do is like when I was waiting for raids like during EverQuest 1, I would sit and I would read stupid self-improvement books. Like I'd read like fucking Eckhart Tolle, and I'd read like Tony Robbins. It's like all the cliche shit, and just like the accumulation of those things and like surround. There's a really good quote: "You're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time around."
Yeah.
And just like the accumulation of those things into my mindset, like it wasn't something instantaneous. I didn't wake up, have a bunch of fucking money. I like gradually just like brushed one more tooth, fucking like did
Yeah.
one more thing right, and that cascade effect created successful results over time.
I'll give you the actual, okay, the actual goddamn fucking truth. You ready?
Train, are
Give it
you
to us,
spiritual?
Tyler.
I never asked you that.
Yeah, I'm a spiritual person. Yeah, but hear me out here. Okay, here's my truth at least. My entire life, I always even up until recently too, I always looked for the approval of others. Okay, I always wanted to have a lot of friends. I always wanted to be friends with the cool kids, and I used to lie about what I had, thinking that they'd be friends with me. Blah blah blah. Right. And in that journey, right, and there's a lot in between that as well, right? Just drug use and bad shit and all kinds of stuff, right? The most valuable thing I learned is if you truly want to be, I don't want to use happy, but I think it's finding a balance of looking inward, right? I think looking inward is the key. Becoming your own best friend is your strongest fucking tool and your most useful one. Do you understand? Because you are the only thing that you can depend on, in my opinion. And if you can find that self-awareness to kind of get to know yourself on a psychological and emotional level, and to become in tune with yourself on both those fronts, I think that's the most powerful, because that in itself builds you up and strengthens you in a way where nobody else can take from you. Like they can't take it away from you. Do you understand? Like your anchor and your entirety needs to be somewhere deep within you that cannot be stripped away. When you put all your hope and love and identity into other things outside of you, once those things are ripped away, whether it's by death, just natural effects, whether it's by, fights, just relationship issues, you're going to crumble. And that's going to happen over and over and over again. So your foundation should be built within you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And that's why I prefer being alone. And I spend a lot of time and thought. Like when I'm by myself and I say I prefer being alone, it's not like I'm just sitting here doing mindless shit. I sit there and I go into this trance almost, and I go into my mind. Like I go into a deep thought. Like I'm staring straight, but I'm not actually using my eyes anymore. Do you understand? Like I'm envisioning and I'm living in my mind. Do you understand that? Like, and I just dig deep to my darkest corners, and I discover new things every day. And that's what strengthens me. That's what allows me to go live and have 75 streamers shit talk me and join, armies of people preaching that I'm the Hitler of Twitch. And I could still go live, preach what I preach, and put 2 middle fingers up with a smile on my face. Because everything I have is within me. Do you understand? It's not anywhere else. And that is like the best tip I could give anybody. Does that make any sense?
And for me, it's like we all talk to ourselves, right? Right? You talk to yourself, you have that voice, you go back and forth.
Yeah.
For me, what helps me the most is like the nerdy shit that we'd learn as kids, Like I Venn diagram, I brainstorm, and I do stuff to keep me creative. Because man, as an adult, you can go very gray and very boring, right? Especially in this business where everyone does the same shit. But you need vocabulary. This helps me so much. When I stop looking at my clinical depression as depression and looked into it, and it really just means self-aggression, self-hatred, right? Then I started to actually tackle it, because when I'd say, man, I'm depressed as fuck, I can't get out of bed, I would think like it happened to me. But when I'd say, oh, I hate myself, I would go into why, you know? And then I
Real
would
quick,
peel
John,
the onion. Yeah.
I have to address this these couple individuals because this is such a misconception. Some people, a couple people say it's because you have money. Give me a second.
Me?
No, not you. To
I'm
me.
broke.
Not you,
Yeah,
dickhead.
not you, John.
To me.
Okay,
To me.
okay.
Listen, dickhead. I'm gonna keep it $1.50 with you, okay? Or dickheads, okay? There's a lot of streamers on this platform that have a lot of fucking money, okay? They get one fucking hate thread. These motherfuckers taking 6 months fucking off, doing a goddamn YouTube video on why they're taking 6 months off with a self-reflection fucking fake tear eye drops in their eyes fucking video to gain that hate thread back into an approval thread. Don't give me money as the fucking solution, okay? Those motherfuckers richer than me and they can't handle one thread, let alone fucking 65 a day. So don't give me that bullshit you hate watching, pussy. Go fucking suck my dick.
Look,
Continue, John.
let me just word it like this, man.
Thank you.
At my lowest points, especially on Twitch, Train, man, not only does he give to everyone, dude, the amount of money you've given to the community or just me is actually disgusting. Like, Train, you're the last person to have to fucking address shit like that. But
Thank you, John. I love
And
you.
Tyler,
You know?
when are you gonna give me money?
Train has
poor.
given me over at least 50,000 in the last few years, and he always falls for the bait because I don't thank him hardcore. I go, hey, thanks. So he does it again and again and again, right? Right. I don't give a big thank you, so he keeps coming back to me. Like, I'm milking.
That's right.
the
He's
guy.
got me. He's got me on the hook.
I gotta say, you know,
I
Train,
got you. Don't worry. Go ahead, Harley.
Train, you were talking about it. You were actually talking about it before in the podcast there. You were talking about it, and I was vibing with it very much. So when you were saying that, like, you'll do some shit like go on Twitter, see who's favoriting shit, find them and erase them or whatever it is. Like, I can resonate with that. And you're talking about what you been talking about just now. But I opened up Los Pollos stream like about 15 minutes ago. And this chat, no disrespect to you guys, I know I don't know any of you. These guys don't shut the fuck up, bro. And this chat is fucking, this guy is sitting here. My respect for this guy has gone up because
Thank
this
you.
chat sounds like a bunch of fucking like crazy ass 14-year-old. I'm telling you, Train, if you saw these motherfuckers in this chat, they don't shut the fuck up. And
Yeah,
if that was my chat, I would be like, every single one of you has to shut the fuck up. Like, who the fuck are all of you? And all of them are subscribers. And they're going, I'm looking at Los Pollos. This man is sitting back here, eyes closed, so fucking relaxed. And I'm like, bro, if that's
Listen,
me,
I have a
I'm
rule.
finding these motherfuckers
Harley,
and
listen.
who they are. And I'm just saying, this guy, my respect has gone through the roof for this guy because his chat doesn't shut the fuck up.
Dude, I wish you saw the chat before when we were like all talking and shit. Because anytime I'll open my mouth, dude,
Excuse me.
the entire chat was like, oh my God, dude, stop being awk and shit like that. I'm like, dude, what? Like, what are you talking about?
Just chilling. He's just chilling, and the
I'm
chat is
talk-
going like they're just like it sounds like if you had a crazy voice in your fucking head, and if you ever thought about a crazy toxic voice in your head, it's this guy's fucking chat. Like I'm looking at him,
I'm
like,
down to
bro,
some
they're
clowning. Give me a
tripping
second.
out, man.
I'm
They're
down to do some,
tripping, bro.
Hold on.
No, now they're switching up because they know you're looking at it. Look, they're switching up now.
I've been
I
watching
also-
quietly.
I also opened your stream because someone kept giving me money saying, oh, Los Pollos sucks at Fortnite. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to open this guy's stream. And then the chat was like, these women, like, they're just sitting there. It's like, well, that makes me not want to talk more
I don't, it's, they're,
because
I
I'm
don't know.
nervous. I don't know.
It's hard. That's a hard
just ignore it.
audience. But you know what? I don't know what you did. I don't know how you cultivated this audience. These are your people. And maybe this is love in their own way. I have no clue. You got a whole bunch of viewers and a whole bunch of people there, and they really mean it. But I was just very blown away by your demeanor. And I was like double checking. I'm like, that's his chat. I'm like, this guy's fucking relaxed, chilling. How is the chat so nuts? Like, what did you do to them, bro? What did you do to these people?
They want me to freak out. They want me to like scream and shit like that. They're just trying to trigger me.
Anyways, I think maybe Train should tell you how to fucking go and find these motherfuckers.
Nah, bro.
fucking-
Listen. Here's what it is, okay? Listen. Here's all it is, okay? I have a rule, okay? And this applies to Los chat and Aiden's chat, right? These types of communities. But listen, if you want to talk your shit, hey, all the power to you. But there's one rule that follows. And if you truly are about this shit you talk, you'll agree with me. If you got a real picture of yourself on your Twitter or your Twitch profile, talk your shit. Give me an L, give me whatever you want. But if you're going to sit there with your little SpongeBob Squidward fucking anonymous fucking profile with your fucking Twitter of the name of a TV show from 1969 and drop some bullshit on me, listen, motherfucker, I'll buy you a subscription to Slim Fast, okay? And then we'll talk when you lose about 85 pounds, you little fucking bitch, okay? Suck my cock, little fatty, okay? Don't come over here thinking this is some SJW, open-minded, sensitive shit. I will call you a fat fuck 16 different times, okay? Goddamn pussies these days.
You know, there's one thing you touched on before in the pre-stream, the pre-podcast. You brought up like when someone like talks shit to you and you respond, like how people will be like, "Oh wow, you're so insecure." You responded, or like I don't know, like if like that's what you were getting at, but like sometimes someone will talk shit to me and I will respond.
You have
I
to
might go like in their DMs or something, and they'll be like, "Wow, so insecure, like you're responding to me," and I'm always like, "No, I'm just
no.
Like,
listen,
I'm not like a celebrity or anything.
You
like,
have
I'm
to
fucking
respond.
just a person,
Listen.
and I will."
Harley, listen. Here's what I have to respond. Okay, so there's two situations. One situation is okay. So I think you'll understand this, Harley. Sorry for cutting you off. I'm just excited.
No, keep it $1.50.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it $1.75. Hear me out. Two situations, okay? As a content creator, you have to recognize between the two different viewer, right? There's one viewer that they need you to be what they think you are, right? If they think you're an evil piece of shit, it doesn't matter what proof or evidence you show them. It doesn't matter what you do. They will find a way for you to fit the narrative that they need you to be. Those ones, you never respond to. You block them and move the fuck on. Do you understand? You can't, because they need you to be that in order for them themselves to rationalize their own life. Do you understand? Their own existence. So those ones you ignore. The ones that can still be molded are the ones you respond to. Here's why. Unfortunately, now this is going to be a hot take that won't go over well with a bunch of the blue-haired sensitive bitches in this world today, but this is why you need to respond to the ones that can still be molded. Okay? I think there's a certain level of confrontation each kid at a certain younger age needs to be hit with in order to be a functioning human being in today's world. And all we have done as we move further into time is remove that out of the equation. And now we have a bunch of soft fucking pussies that sit there behind a computer and talk shit while they're on their fucking Tumblr account crying of why they're antisocial. Okay? Dickheads. Okay? Don't play both sides. Okay? We need to be the people that metaphorically smack them in the fucking face when they overstep. So there's a certain type that can be molded that you need to fucking confront and let them know what the fuck's good, right? For example, the one that hides behind their Twitter picture or anonymous picture while making fun of how you look. That person, you got to drop in, listen, fat fuck, give me a goddamn selfie, then we'll talk, right? You need to say that to him so he understands what the fuck's good. Because he might sit there in front and say, oh, whatever, bro. But he's going to look at him like, damn, that's true. And he might not do it to the next guy, right?
Dude,
it's that simple. I'm telling you, it has to be the case.
I love you. My favorite thing when a hater's going too hard, and I'll be like, give me your photo. And if you're brave, we'll throw it on the stream, right? And they'll give me the photo. They'll like put it on stream. And I'll be like, I don't have the heart to put on stream because this guy should sue his fucking parents. He's so ugly, right? And so I'm like, I'm going to be the bigger guy, right? And I'm just going to take it. But now I'm rationalize hate different because I'm like, are you telling me if I met a clone of myself, I wouldn't fucking hate Zherka? I would fucking hate Zherka. So when people hate me, I get it, bro. I get it. I meet people like me and I want to fucking...
Yeah, don't get me wrong. If you're overweight, it's okay. Do you understand? It's okay. Hit the gym, fix the diet. You're good to go. No, you're good to go. What I'm saying is there are certain people who make fun of other people's looks or weight or whatever. Like for me, it's, oh, you're so skinny. You're so this and this. You look so malnourished. And then like, I'm like, all right, bro, I'll give you $100 PayPal. Give me a picture. And usually they'll always take the $100 PayPal, right? Motherfucker gives me a picture, looks like Humpty Dumpty, right? Like, the fuck you talking about malnourished? I'd rather be malnourished than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck? So it's like, that's what I'm referring to. I'm not referring to people who are minding their own business, right? If I were to come at you minding your own business, that's on me. I'm a dick, right?
Dude, it's always super hypocritical. Like my first
100%.
stream, I made 9 people cry, and then these guys need to see that side of me every stream. They're like, do it to them, do it to them. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo,
what did these people
low-key.
do? But what's crazy is the guy who sent me the photo that wanted all this toxic behavior out of me, in the photo, he's just hugging like this. His girlfriend, like
Los,
this.
I will give
like,
you.
what the fuck?
Listen, Los, I'm gonna give you. Okay, listen, I'm gonna give you 10 G's. Okay, just listen. Tyler One, I think it was like 4 years ago or 3 years ago. Tyler One gave me this method because he was dealing with the same shit I was dealing with, and he found a solution. Right? He gave me the method I just told you. Right? You offer the dude $100 PayPal. That's talking the most shit. Believe me, he'll take it because one of two things happens. One, if he says no, he's lost all his chat respect. Now when he shit talk, the entire chat will go against him. He's lost his attention. Two, he accepts. He shows the picture, makes $100, and he gets roasted anyways, right? I'll give you 10 G's to try this out for content. I got rid of every dumb motherfucker in my chat. Like, I think when you're in the phase of the idiot chats, you're scared that if you get rid of some of these people that you think everything goes and you lose viewership. You don't. You actually, you fortify and you double and triple and quadruple. Because what happens is, I had a couple of these people, right? It's actually only like 10 or 15 kids. That's it, right? Now, when you let them go by, the other people that actually aren't like that say, fuck it. Well, these guys are fucking going in and having fun. I'm gonna have a little fun too, right? And it just multiplies, right? And then the new people that come in, they're like, what the fuck is this? Hey, what's up, chat? And then those guys make fun of this new guy, and this new guy doesn't come in anymore. And then this new guy might want to watch, but becomes a lurker. Then your chat slowly starts dying, and your community starts. And what happens is these fucking bullies are actually these possessive people that love you so fucking much. They don't hate you, they love you. But they love you so much, they want you to themselves. So they now bully and gatekeep who's actually in your community and not, until you get to a point where you actually start shrinking in size over time, and the opposite effect of what you think is going to happen when you get them out of there is happening, and you fuck yourself. So listen, I'm going to give you 10 G's. Do a fucking stream for content where you start paying these toxic motherfuckers $100 PayPal to show what the fuck they look like, and believe me, in fucking 2 weeks, your community will be so fortified, you'll be sucking your own cock. Two different ways.
First of all, that sounds like an amazing stream. And second, I feel like I'm like, I don't know if it's because it's 7 a.m., but that kind of just, I'm kind of mind blown by that a little bit, because what the fuck?
Like, yeah, I'll give you 10 racks, bro. Give me your PayPal.
I'll if you're being serious, I'll DM it to you. But bro,
listen.
Oh my.
Let's set up a stream together. I'll come on and I will pay all of them. We'll do up to 10 G's. That's perfect, bro. I'll come on your stream. We'll do up to 10 G's. We'll have a nice little stream. And by the way, did that one guy that told you he'll send you the Derek Jeter jersey? Did he send that to you?
No.
You know what I'm talking about? The guy's like, you're like, nah, that's your dad's. He's like, no, that's mine, man. You know, it's a signed Jeter jersey. He didn't send that to you?
No. And then he was DMing me afterwards, like, oh, dude, I got the tracking number for you and shit. He was bullshitting.
No shots.
He was bullshitting.
Oh my
the
God,
whole time,
bro. I watched that stream. He had a whole collection, dude. That was definitely his dad's, by the way. There's no shot that was his.
100%. He didn't even know the players.
He didn't know the players. He didn't know the names.
Yeah.
That strategy you dropped, I saw it used in a big way a couple years back by on YouTube. Shane Dawson had some guy did this takedown video of Shane Dawson. And I didn't know that. I got fed the follow-up video on my recommended. Some guy had apparently done a takedown video of Shane Dawson mashing up his content, and this Shane Dawson flew that guy to Los Angeles and gave him a car, a Jeep,
Bobby Burnt, yeah,
and then let that guy upload on Shane's channel,
yeah,
and so this guy who did a takedown of Shane flew into LA, got the car, came in. Shane let him upload on his channel, and the guy got eaten up by Shane's audience. And so Shane's audience weren't about him because he wasn't Shane and he didn't really love Shane. So then he went back to his channel, and his audience were like, nah, bro, You got Shane's car. I thought you were authentic, but you took that car, and we see you driving around in Shane Dawson's car that he bought you. So it was like he lost. It was like a really crazy next level move, and it was kind of like taking like the strategy you're talking about to the extreme. Anyways, just really blew me away, and which your strategy just made me think about that.
Tyler, it'd be like if you found somebody who's like an affiliate on Twitch that you really, really liked, and you're like, hey man, I'm gonna give you my stream key, and on Wednesdays you're gonna stream from my channel. And like the guy's great, he's personable, but then he goes live and your chat's like, who the is this? Like that's basically what happened.
One thing I used to do is like if someone, you know, the random people who will come in and be like, oh, like this is boring, you fell off, or like just some negative shit. I would go like, oh shit, let's check out this guy's channel. And I'd click on his thing, and it's the perfect thing when like they actually have tried to stream. There's no followers, nothing. It's like the most boring stream.
But you know what? Bro. You know what? Those are the people that for me, that's the exact guy. I'm like, you'll come and you'll talk shit, but you've been doing a channel for 5 years and you don't have 1 billion views, but you're going to come and talk shit. And you know why you aren't succeeding? Because you're sitting on my channel talking shit. Get your shit sorted. Do what you want to do. Blow up your numbers, you know? Become fucking like rice scum, and then you can go talk shit about whatever channels you want, or you know, whatever it is that he does. Go do that, but like get yourself somewhere first. Don't be like created channel in 2014, has 30 subscribers, 18 uploads, and talk shit because you're out here trying. And I wish you the best. I really do. I wish everyone the best. Anyone that tries it, I wish you the best. But like, don't be a shit talker until you're doing your fucking.
Bro, I had some guy come in my chat, and he's like, "Bro, the fuck, you're on. You fucking look like you're fucking coked up. You fucking coke monkey. Blah, blah, all this shit, just talking mad. Like he took the memes and like went in on me. I'm like, all right, what the fuck is this? I click it, and like you said, like it was just, I was so happy because I saw like 2,679 channel views. I'm like, okay, this guy's tried. So I click it, he has VODs up, bro. This motherfucker straight out of fucking Breaking Bad in the fucking trailer cooking up meth. That's what he looked like to me, bro. I pulled this shit up on stream, and they say you can't do that, but if the motherfuckers in my shit talking shit to me, I'm gonna pull that shit up on mine. I don't give a fuck. You want to come at me? Hey, I'll take it.
You can't? Why can't you?
Well,
you're
it's like harassment or something like that.
You're doxing. So
if
they give you explicit.
No, you're not doxing. You're not doxing. He's a streamer.
Never do that. Yeah, but even if they're a streamer, there's this one guy.
No, stop. No, stop. Listen, all of you stop. Listen. No, I don't get permission. Make a hate thread. Listen, if you come into my channel, as a streamer, okay, and you sit there and you talk some mad shit, I will pull your stream up to see what the fuck you look like. If you're gonna ban me for that, I'll eat the 24-hour. I'll eat it.
Yeah,
give me a 24-hour. Give me
absolutely.
I'll eat it.
Fair.
Fuck that pussy shit. You want to sit here and call me big nose, Coke? You look like you're on drugs. I'm gonna pull your shit up. You want to pull some pussy shit? I'll eat the 24-hour. Give it to me, Twitch. I don't give a fuck. That's some bullshit.
I don't think it's.
That's some bullshit. That's stupid as fuck.
That's so stupid. I don't think it's fair because there's this one guy who talks so much shit, and then he got bold one day and dropped a photo when my Discord was active. He dropped his photo on my Discord, and I swear to God, he's been a meme for 3 years. They won't let it go, and I'm like, why the fuck would he do that? And I think it's like it's too much. Like, just ignore that.
It's not even, to me, it's not about how people look. It's just these are talentless critics. Like you're critiquing a whole thing that you apparently can't do.
Guys. We're getting. I don't know why this happens. Why are we getting so deep into this? Okay, this is like I'm a 1990s kid. This is like such a simple thing. He shit talks the way I look. I pull him, see what the fuck he looks like. I shit talk the way he looks. It's over. Why do we have to analyze, go in? Why we can't do this? The effect of this? I think we should ignore this. Listen, they should. No, stop. He should talk me. I give him the same medicine back. It's over. It's done. Twitch wants to ban you for that, and that's exactly what's wrong with today's society, and what's wrong with. And that's why we have Minecraft kids today. That's why we have a bunch of Minecraft kids that are 12 years old, going back to a time that they weren't even born in, and digging up tweets. Do you understand?
Yeah,
it's why stop. It's why when they dug up my shit, I didn't delete it. I'm not gonna give in to their fucking bullshit. Do you understand? These motherfuckers are fucking shorter than my fucking cock size when I'm flaccid. Do you understand? You can't give in to that. You got to fucking drop some goddamn fucking shit down and set a boundary. Do you understand? So like,
yeah, but Train, sometimes
there's
I think
context.
You,
No,
you
there's
play with
context.
different rules.
I don't play with different rules.
No,
I don't.
because what do you mean? You're seen as like a villain or whatever. So you'll get more headaches if you do that. You'll get so many more headaches. It's like not worth it.
But if it's worth it if I'm staying authentic to me, in my opinion, right? So like, listen, I understand the whole you can't like if I were to put, let's say I were to go Melly stream, right? And I bring Melly on my stream, like, oh damn, look at this chick, fuck yeah, man. You know, I do this to her. Yeah, that's against TOS. You get fucking banned for that because that's harassment. You know, the context isn't there. You have no right to do that, right? But if Melly came into my stream and said, look at this, hey guys, look at this ugly fucker, just you're such an ugly piece of shit, right? Yeah, I'm gonna pull her stream. Oh, you're a streamer too. I'm gonna pull up like, fuck you. How the fuck you talking to me like that, right? Like, and I'll drop I'll drop a diss back. That, in my opinion, those two contexts are different. One of them, in my opinion, is justified. One of them, you're asking for it, and I'm clapping back. The other one, it's my bad, and I should get banned for it, right? If we don't make this distinction in the context of things, then, in my opinion, the world's gonna go to shit.
I don't know. I don't think it hurts that much when you get insulted by someone you don't want to be like, you know? So you can just let it go.
No, but
you know, like
why do we
if Moist Critical said, yo, fuck Zherka, I would be like, no, you know, it hurt. But if some random fucking 100 viewer guy
but it has it has nothing to do. Listen, I'm really, really, really fucking triggered right now. Let me tell you why I'm triggered. It has nothing to like this overanalyzation, this attribution of depth to the fucking scenario is so triggering to me. Do you understand? It doesn't matter if it hurts or doesn't hurt. If you're born in my time, okay, someone shit talks you, you shit talk back. It doesn't matter if it hurt or did not. It's second nature. If someone walks up to me and says, hey, what up, bro? You have a big head. I'm not actually hurt. I go, hey, look at you. You have a fucking, double chin. It's just second nature. You move the fuck on. As like, why is this crazy thing that there has to be? You must have been scarred by that to respond.
I think the difference is scale. Like if it's being done in social media, the argument would be right that like you're exposing that person now to maybe tens of thousands of people, and since you have a superior platform, that person is then being vindicated in that way.
And then I would argue that if he didn't want the attention, he shouldn't come in as a Twitch streamer in my channel of 80,000 people, talk shit in front of 80,000 people, and then pull the card. Oh, I didn't want to be seen in front of 80,000. Dickhead. I'm sure you considered that before.
Yeah, true.
I click on someone. If that person's like 15, yeah, it's dropped immediately. But if I click on someone, this is like a guy in his 20s, I'm like, no, you came at the bull, you get the horns. I'm happy to do that. We're gonna have fun doing it. Nothing against you, actually. And I've had people like on my Facebook page. You guys know I was streaming on Facebook the last couple years. So I would get like shit talked by people on the page, and the comment stays there. It doesn't fly by. And I would pull out their pictures. I would rip it apart. And depending on how they were, like I might hit them up with a message later and be like, hey, that was fun. I might hit them with that. I might hit them with like, oh, that was a moment there. You know what I mean? I've had other people who like someone will like say something so like really fucked up. I'll bounce back, and then I'll get a message being like, yo, haha, just kidding. I'm a fan, man. I wanted to just get your attention, and you did it. You did exactly what I want. And you know what? I had one rule for every person, and I've had this rule Epic Mealtime like since 2010. If you talk shit, and I respond to you for every person I respond to that talks shit, negative, I will respond to 10 people that are positive. 10 people. If someone was like, yo, you're a fucking loser, I'll be like, you're a fucking loser. And then I'll find a guy who's like, cool vids. And I'll be like, yo, man, you're a cool guy. And I'll respond to 10. It's the trade-off, because otherwise I'll get caught up in like, I'll go out there, like, I'll be like fucking like just smashing people left and right. And I think I needed to remember to be positive. The positive posts deserve the interactions as well. More so, I should be engaging with them. So...
Well, because my personality will snowball.
In my job, that happens to me. That's why everyone goes crazy, because I'll go for like 20 minutes straight, just going back and forth with trolls and like respond to them. And then it's like, now people in the chat are like, oh, if I need to say a troll comment for you to like respond to me.
You create that if you just do that.
And I did it like, because you were like, oh, I don't know how you cultivated this thing. Like, basically what I've done is just like,
holy shit,
gone back and forth. What happened?
Bro, this ghosted guy, he joined my chat 2 hours ago, Los, and he just gained like every single bit badge possible. He just donated like fucking 10 G's in bits. Thank you, Ghosted. I appreciate that love, man.
Wait,
Anyways,
bro, that dude was yeah.
that guy's nuts, bro.
He's
Yo,
the one who
yeah, that dude was
showed
going
me
crazy
his
just now.
stream, too,
is that a
and said he
fucking
was
oil
mad at
prince? Hey, my man, listen. If you one of those people that have, you know, an aquarium with a shark in it, and you know, a couple pet bears and a couple pet tigers, hey, my man, listen.
Sharks cannot live in aquariums.
Shut up. I'll take one of those. You know, hey, send me one of those
Shout out
Lamborghinis.
Ghosted, shout out.
Now, Los, go ahead. My bad, bro. I'm sorry I cut you off.
Oh no, what I was saying was that's what's gotten out of hand sometimes in my chat. So when you go into it and you're like a new viewer and you see the chat, it's like, what the fuck? Why is everyone insulting him all at once? Meanwhile, it's like,
Yeah.
half of them are not even trying to do that. They just want me to like roast them back or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes, that's how it is for me too. Yeah, like
yeah.
in my opinion, it's healthy for some people. Like
I once talked to this Twitch
if you can
admin
develop,
about this.
if you can
but
develop
then Train, you don't know who's actually talking shit to you.
you do. Here's how.
How?
Hold on,
I don't
Los.
know, 'cause-
Los, how old are you?
26.
Okay, you're around my age. I got a couple of years to get to me and Harley, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I think you can tell. You understand? The only issue is not between the people who are actually like not liking you and the people who are fucking with you. The difference is the people who aren't about that personality style trying to become that because they want to be, you know, they don't want to be left out. Those ones are the ones that trick you because like it's not natural. They're trying to kick it, so they say some shit that's not natural. They go, "Well, fuck you, you ugly big nosed fuck. I hope you and your parents all die." It's like what the fuck, bro?
Like, it's like people
right.
trying to be
and it's like
funny
a guy
I'm
that's like
funny.
he likes
But-
you. He's trying to banter with you, but he doesn't know how
Yeah.
to do it. Those are the ones you have to like be careful you don't permaban on accident because they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. But I
Yeah.
think you can actually tell between the actual shit talkers and the ones not. And the way you do it is you click on their fucking profile, right?
I
You
don't know,
click-
because
you,
I remember
Zherka, let me ask you a question, Zherka. Okay,
Yeah.
let me ask you a question right now. Okay, when me
Oh,
and
okay.
Los, okay, when Los goes, "Hey, Train," I'm like, "Yeah, what's up, Los?" And you go, "Well, I think, listen, dickhead, we're having a goddamn conversation right now, okay? Let me respond to his point, and then you can get in, okay, Zherka? I fucking love you to death. I'm
What
gonna
the
jerk your dick
fuck?
off,
Yo,
okay?
what the fuck? Why am I being attacked? What happened?
And now you're being
What
attacked.
the fuck do I
Holy
miss?
fuck!
Yo, why am I being attacked? What
You're
the
not being
hell?
attacked, Zherka. Chill. I'm fucking with you. It's my
You
personality.
know, what the fuck?
Zherka, I love
Okay.
you, okay? I
Bro,
will give you a
no,
hand
make
job
it
when we see
weird,
you.
bro. Make it
No,
weird.
you're making it weird. I love you. Okay, listen, Los,
Oh,
listen.
no.
All you do is you click the profile picture, okay? Not the profile picture. You click the username, then you click messages, okay?
Yeah.
Scroll up and just look at their shit, and you get an idea. That's how you tell. It's that simple. Zherka,
Yeah.
go ahead, my love. I love you so much. You go ahead.
I was just saying, like, I remember asking an admin at TwitchCon about this, like, yo, if this streamer roasts me, I get to roast them back. And he put it so well for me. He's like, you know, your channel kind of started like your first day on Twitch because of your roasting ability. It's gonna look so one-sided if you're good at it that you'll always just end up looking meaner than them. So it's like, yeah. So I was, and Train can roast too. So it's like, you know,
Fuck
I
yeah.
cut
A
back
Twitch
on it a
admin
lot.
told you that?
Yeah, like we went back and forth, and it's like at the end of the day, it's how it looks, you know. Like you know, I'll always look like a villain, always. So it's like I don't know. For a hater, I'd rather just kind of like lean back, ignore. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm just traumatized from the bands.
It
Listen,
depends.
guys, I gotta
feel like
catch
you should be able to talk your shit though.
I gotta catch a flight. So I'll see you guys.
We're gonna
later,
wrap
but
it
yeah,
up
this
right
was-
now, anyways. Yeah, it's
All right,
like,
cool.
but yeah, but you can go since you have a flight to catch. But I'm gonna wrap it up in like 2 minutes, anyways. But yeah,
All right, hey,
Los, I
this
love
was
you.
fun.
Everyone go follow Los
Hang
Pollos.
out, Los.
Los Pollos TV. Amazing guy. We're gonna do the band thing, the $10,000 PayPal thing on his channel soon. I don't know whenever. I love you, Los.
All right, I love you. I'll see you guys.
Yeah, later.
Hi, Los.
Later, Los.
Bye.
Take care, man.
So real quick,
Peace.
here's the difference before we wrap this up, okay? So realistically, here's what it is, okay? Like I said earlier, if it's an actual like shit talker, you're just it's not worth your time, John. Not worth my time. Just fucking permaban and move on, right? But if it's like just a viewer that's yours, I roast every time. And if Devin or an admin tells me it's against TOS, like that's, you know, Devin's
You too, Devin?
yeah, no, Devin's just
Do you
relaying
do it?
Devin's relaying information. No, Devin doesn't do it.
I know, but
No,
I
yeah.
wonder, Devin, do you go back and forth ever?
Do I
Like
do
what?
what?
No, he doesn't
Like,
do it.
roast them back and shit. Are you like Train?
I don't. What do you mean?
No,
I'm
Devin
just
does not.
trying not to
Devin
talk
does
to Train.
not.
I'm mad at
My-
Train. I just want to talk to you. I'm
My
mad at
only
Train.
no my
Zherka, you are
No, I'm
one.
mad, dude. I'm mad. I'm mad.
Why are
Like,
you mad,
I'm
huh?
mad.
Why are you
I
mad?
don't know. I don't know. It's just like you remind me of like my older brother. You just make things weird sometimes, you know?
Oh, I'm so sorry, John, for yelling at you earlier.
No, that's
That's my
like your-
personality. I
it's-
get
no, it's your
excited.
flaw. It's your one flaw, right?
No, it's not
I
my
like
flaw.
when John gets a little insecure. I like this. It's endearing.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, like I feel hurt, so I want to talk to Devin.
Don't
I
be
don't wanna
hurt.
talk to-
Okay, I was
no,
ta-
like,
I was-
like
I was-
Train said,
I was.
all I
no,
do is relate.
Mm.
I don't have like fucking positions. All I do is just relay shit. Like that's it. And it's one thing.
John, I'm sorry,
It's-
dude. I love you.
no, you don't. But deep down, like I'm gonna hold this as a grudge. You.
I
fucking
know.
it up,
Every time
man.
I do this on the podcast, like we have like a 3-week fight afterwards. But like you have to
Yeah.
understand, I don't. So like, here's the problem with me, okay? And my mom told me this at a young age as well. Like not young, but like when I was 14, because I had a deeper voice at 14 too. When I get excited, I don't realize like people who have deep voices don't.
Talking slow motion, bro.
People who have
Keep
deep
talking
voices.
slow motion,
people.
Trey.
This is exactly what makes me mad. Do you understand? But anyways, listen. People who have deep voices don't know they have deep voices. Do you understand? My voice doesn't sound deep to me. Do you understand? It sounds like a normal fucking voice. So
Wait, what? Hold on. Huh?
do you think to me my voice is deep? To me, it's just a little deeper than yours. But someone else, my voice is way deeper than yours. Do you understand? I can't make that distinction that my voice is much deeper. Now, sure, someone that's a squeaker, yeah, sure, I can just logically through like information I can tell. But myself, I can't hear it how you're hearing it, right? Almost everyone I talk to says, dude, your voice is so fucking deep. To me, it's not that deep. So what I'm trying to say is, when I get excited and I start like raising
You're
my
a meanie.
voice, people think I'm yelling and I'm angry, but I'm just excited, right? Like if I had a higher pitched voice, people wouldn't.
Yeah.
Just trust me. That's what I'm trying to say. It wasn't my intention.
It's also
Okay,
that
well-
like Train is running a podcast too, right? So he's trying to keep everybody on level, like let people talk that sometimes are underrepresented. And
Well,
shit.
I'd
Zherka, you fucking
appreciate a
talk all the time.
DM. When I have you guys on,
You were-
I DM you guys.
It
I
wasn't
say,
a
Train,
DM thing.
Devin, y'all sound dumb. I DM you guys.
You didn't
'cause I
sound
would
dumb,
never-
John. If I can't tell you to shut the fuck up, then you and I are not friends. If I
Oh,
can't
it
tell you,
hurts my feelings,
I tell
man.
Greek to shut the fuck up 6 times every 1 minute.
Okay, fine. You win.
It's not about winning. We both won. I apologize if I hurt your feelings. That's cute, and that's why I know you're a soft teddy bear, and I like you a lot. I apologize. I'll work on it next time just to tell you
No,
very
it was
nicely.
Devin's fault.
Yeah, fuck Devin.
Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck that guy. What the fuck? Jesus.
It's always Devin's
Congrats
Congrats
fault.
on-
on
fucking
Devin.
show.
Last time I saw you was so different. So congrats on all the sex and stuff.
Thanks, man.
Abdu,
I don't know what to say now. Like, what the fuck?
Abdu,
Like, you remember
Yeah,
when
no,
we last
Devin,
talked,
you set
Devin?
yourself up for this because I know some of y'all fucking heard earlier when Devin was trying to make a point and he just casually drops, yeah, well, you know, if you're having sex every single
Sex every
day,
single
then
I
day.
got
That
asked
is-
directly. Oh my god. Okay, I
You
get
said that
trolled
shit.
so hard for fucking
not
flexing
trolling.
on this show. I get asked directly these questions and answer them. I don't say shit because I'm really self-conscious about talking about myself.
actually,
in this way.
Bose, the exact words were, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't jerked out for 5 months because I have
5
sex every day.
Devin's like totally off topic talking about like the election. He's like, well, because I have sex every day, I believe that Biden.
No, you guys are missing the point. The last time we spoke, Devin was single and he said he's looking. Remember?
I was single and depressed too. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Mhm.
Yeah.
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 And there was a podcast
But-
Yeah,
that I
yeah.
like a whole about like we were talking a lot about like how I just can't get my shit together, and I was really sad for a long time actually. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's good to see you glow.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
That was actually,
Yeah.
you were asking us for, that was actually a really nice podcast.
And it made a difference
Yeah.
too. I think
Yeah.
it led into some of the shit that I think I got really lucky. But I was like really grateful for people wanting to talk to me about that. That was cool.
I think it's also really important to be with a partner that inspires you in some way because like when you have to go through something in a relationship, if you don't feel like you're growing at least like every 2 years or so, you're going to start to feel like, wait, what's wrong? This doesn't feel good. Like the stagnation. You can be in the same relationship with somebody for 40 years, but you guys got to like go through some shit or grow together or start something up. Otherwise it just like, it makes you feel sad.
Fuck, man. Yeah, I was just like super lost in insecurity, and I still have a lot, but honestly, this podcast has helped a shitload with that, and you guys like in particular just talking to me about that kind of stuff has made a big difference.
Yeah.
It really has.
It's why I'm glad John's back though. It's why I wanted him on the podcast. John's a good perspective to have on the podcast always.
This podcast I always listen to.
He is. No, he is, because John actually has this. John has the side of him. John has the side of him where he hides his intelligence level behind facetiousness, right? Like he's very like he's being serious and like he's sarcastic.
Don't want you guys to feel stupid.
He's very sarcastic, but like he's like he knows what's going on. He sees what's going on. So I like him on the show because sometimes we have some political high roaders that come on that they pretty much, you know, they have the right lines, and you know how Twitch viewers are and Reddit is, you know, they just love it. So I have John here. John's the actual secret weapon. Like if you ever want to beat anyone that just like high roads, you have John on, it's over. Like he's just the checkmate.
That's fine. I mean, sicking John on somebody is pretty fucking funny.
He's the checkmate. Like John is like the ultimate weapon. Like he's just it's that simple. So John's just a good
I'm like a fusion of Destiny and Greek. Like you can't win.
Do you remember that
What
time?
does that even look like?
John, do you remember that time when I first met you and you literally like legit trolled me about fucking global warming for like fucking 30 minutes?
And flat Earth.
And flat Earth.
Yeah. I was flat Earth. Yeah, and I was so fucking mad. I was like, how can this guy fucking think this way? And he's like leading me on the entire fucking time on this fucking. It was like episode 90 or something.
We did one with veganism on here too. Remember?
yeah. I was so mad. Like I didn't know like what you were going on about, and I'm like, this guy is like fucking triggering me. Like he was like talking about the Logan Paul documentary and shit. I was like, oh my god.
That's
actually, now that I think about it, I've seen that flat Earth video before. I thought it was real. Like up until this moment.
So good.
And I mean, I watched that shit for 30 minutes, and I listened to you, John, and I was like, oh my, like I had to go read a fucking book or something afterwards. I had to like bring it back up.
There's 2 times this podcast. One of those was that, and the other one was Richard Lewis. Those 2 times.
I wasn't there for Lewis. Right. It was like a big debate with him, right?
Yeah, but he was like, in retrospect, he was going through some tough times, and I actually regret it. So like, it wasn't too good, but it ended up shaking out. Yeah, there's no drama there now. So yeah,
you know,
but like that, like I rarely get like John had a way of tilting me in the beginning that like I was like, this fucking guy, and I got a message Trey like, why the fuck are we bringing this guy on the show? And Trey's like, no, you just don't understand him yet. Like, and it's like he was right. It was like, oh fuck.
I can't believe that was like 3 years ago almost.
A long ass time, man.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, let's we'll talk about the gambling stuff next week when we have like Mo and everyone on to it, and I'll try and get Criparion on too, because I think Crip had some he couldn't believe the way I did things. So him and I followed each other, so he couldn't make it today. I invited him, but he couldn't make it today. Apparently he had some Hearthstone thing that came up, so he was like tired. But well, I'll try and get him on next week. We'll bring Mo on and everybody, and we'll have a nice talk about the gambling stuff. And we'll do that next week. And then for today, I say we wrap the fuck up. It's late as hell. We started late, but it was a good podcast nonetheless.
We did it.
Yeah.
Super good show.
Right.
It was actually.
I didn't even think we was gonna do it.
There's so much. Yeah, there's so much to talk about too next week, right? We have like the face stuff. We have the gambling stuff. We have so many things. Just a lot of good stuff to talk about. Abdu, continue your sentence.
No, I was done.
Okay,
I just didn't think we were doing the pod today. I was like, oh shit, are we still doing the shit?
Yeah, I was asleep.
It was like, because we started at like 2.
Is his voice fast forwarding for you guys too, or is that just me?
Yeah, it is.
He's
hold
going
on.
in and out.
It was fast. Hold on, wait, what?
You're just chopping.
It's fast forwarding. No, it's fast forwarding.
Chopping up.
Oh, it's okay, hold on. I probably gotta fuck with this.
I texted my brothers. I told them we're chilling together right now.
Yeah, me and you, we had plans actually years ago.
Yeah.
I was supposed to come and eat some restaurants in Vancouver.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna get.
That was surreal because I didn't watch too many YouTubers, but you of all people, the one I watched, I was like, "What the fuck? What are you doing in the DMs?"
Yeah, I had people come. People came to me and they're like, "Yo, you got to see this guy." And that's literally how I followed you. People were like, yo, Harley, you got to see this guy.
Yeah, and you're the only style of Canadian I identify with. Like, there's like that kind of bougie Canadian, and then there's that kind of toxic side Canadian, like that hockey side. It was just perfect when I saw the DM. I was like, those are my people.
Well, now I got to get 2 birds stoned at once. I'm going to come to Vancouver and see both of you guys. We're going to go tear it up. We're going to tear it up.
Fuck yeah, let's
We do
tear up that.
chicken wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and 2 introverts, bro. I'm going to fuck your lives up, man. Both of you guys.
Bro,
No,
yeah.
Train and I,
So,
we pop out of our shells when we like.
Yeah, if we need to, it's gonna be me and
I'm
John that
kidding.
rock your world, Harley. Believe me.
We know how to party,
okay,
bro.
we'll see. We'll see. Okay.
Listen,
That's so funny.
I actually want to go back before we end this. Listen, I thought about it. I don't think it's because I'm introverted. I think here's what it is. Working in the clubs all the time, doing all the things I did in the past. I think I've exhausted all my natural fuel I had for that. Now it costs energy. Back then, I did it all. So I think, Harley, if I want to turn that on for you, believe me, your dick will end up in your own ass. Trust me. And it'll feel great.
That's great. That's good. I like that.
Yeah, and I'll be jerking it right there too.
I'm
Fuck
coming.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
coming.
fuck
Put
yeah.
my
Come
dick
for
in
me.
my own ass.
Oh, fuck yeah. All right, guys. Well, great stream, Melly. You look exhausted.
good.
Emily, you
Thank
look
you.
confused. And Bose, you look ready to.
I'm just really hungry.
Yeah.
I'm just
God.
tired. I'm
The
sorry.
famous words of every woman. I'm just kidding. Anyways, no, not the tired thing, the hungry thing. Emily, it was what she said. Yeah, you're good. The hungry thing. I feel like every woman's always hungry. Okay, this is weird. Every girlfriend's always hungry, I should say. Okay, this is weird too. Anyway, let's get the fuck out of here, guys. Good fucking show. Oh, fuck. Guys, make sure to shit. Make sure to check out twitch.tv/Abdu2Beastie. Check them out, guys. Abdu, shout out the ones that you want. So what is it?
You said what?
No, never mind. Twitch.tv. Guys,
It's too late. It's too late, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Oh, shout outs. Shout out to everybody in the podcast, man. It was fun today, man. I appreciate all the homies and shit. You know what I'm saying? And yeah.
hell yeah, bro. I
You
love.
sound like a robot.
We love you too. Yeah, we love you too, Abdu. Twitch.tv/AngelMelly, guys. Here's her name, just so you see it. AngelMelly. Make sure to give her a follow. She's a New Zealander, and she was kidding earlier about the boyfriend thing. So make sure to go follow her and donate all the money possible. She was kidding. She does not have a boyfriend. Twitch.tv/AngelMelly, and then to the actual viewers that want to be there for her and her content, go over there. She does have a boyfriend. So to the real viewers, you won't care about that. But to the idiots that are gonna, she is single, give her everything. Twitch.tv/BigBossBose. Go give her, she watches true crime.
Yeah, I do true crime stuff.
95% of you should go watch. It's entertaining. 5% of you should watch to learn because you're.
Shut
Never
the
mind.
fuck up, Tyler.
Twitch.tv Devin Nash. You can go over there. He'll give you all the analytics, statistics on how to fuck every day. Twitch.tv/EmilyCC. Go give her a follow as well. She's a cool streamer, plays a variety of games. She talks to the community and hangs out with you guys. Go follow her. Be nice. If I know any of you guys are being rude to either of these new guests, you can be rude to anyone else here. Bose, go bully the fuck out of her, right? Abdu, go give him some shit. But if you're mean to Melly or Emily, you guys send me names. I'll permaban them. Listen, not only on my channel. I've got this shit figured out, okay? The most toxic people on this channel aren't even my viewers. They're viewers from other places that like the other streamers. So they come and try to represent me. But what they don't know is I have permission from every channel I'm moderator in, which is like the top 100. And I permaban them every single goddamn time, everywhere. And I make sure to check. They think I don't check. I go back every week to make sure that they didn't message one of the moderators to get unbanned to say it was a mistake. I go reban them every fucking week. That's how spiteful I am, okay? So if they give you any shit, you write names down. Before you permaban them, write the name down, and I'm gonna fucking permaban them from every single goddamn place I've moderator in. And the best part is they can hate thread me all they want. Hey, hate thread me right now, pussies. Hey, follow my channel while you do that. So write the names down if you have anyone that's rude to you guys. But Emily CC and AngelMelly, go follow them both, guys.
Thank you for
Twitch.tv.
inviting me.
Hey, no problem. I hope you had fun. Hope both of you had fun. Sorry for all
Me
the.
too, even though I was really nervous to talk. I was just
Me
chilling the
too.
whole time.
No,
Thanks
no,
for
no.
hanging out.
Every single guest I have that's new, doesn't talk. Whether they're outgoing or not,
good.
they don't talk. Like I get the same reaction from every new guest. Like, hey, sorry I didn't talk. Like even Mo brought a friend, like some CS:GO pro, and he's like, I didn't talk. Just don't worry. First you
Also,
get in.
She was kind of thrown in with the wolves too, like Harley, me, Polos, you. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I was trying to pull it back a lot.
Yeah,
I got
same.
carried
I was
away.
like,
I got
holy
carried
shit.
away a few times, but yeah.
yeah. So don't worry. We'll bring you guys on again, and you'll feel more. You'll
I
be
did. I was like, and the girls, do you shit and masturbate?
Jesus Christ.
All inclusive. Holy
Ghosted,
shit.
thanks for another 25,000 bits. Love you so much. And when I say love you so much, just to clarify, please don't take that as a actual love where we start getting, you get some weird shit happens. What I mean love is metaphorical. Yeah. But anyways, twitch.tv/Harley Plays. Go check him out. He's new to Twitch. He's cool as fuck. Hangs out. He's still, he's still getting used to the ropes on Twitch, but he's cool as fuck. Go follow him. Twitch.tv/Harley Plays, guys. Go follow him. He needs the follows. He still has nightmares from Jewish camp when he was younger. So wait, no, Jewish camp. Yeah, the camp, not the other camp. Okay, fuck. Yeah. Oh my God. Let's move the fuck on. Oh my God.
It's getting late.
Holy shit, it's getting late. Let's get the fuck out of here. And then, oh my God. Twitch.tv/Jon Zherka, newly unbanned. Go fucking follow him. Go
Great
show him some
podcast,
love.
yeah. Thank you.
And please give him a big, big, big welcome back to Twitch, guys. We need Jon here because without him, I'm one of the only of the dying breed left, and everyone is slowly transitioning to the robotic PG-13. I'm perfect, but realistically, I'm dirtier than every fucking person that's villainized. I'm actually, you're right. Fuck those people. Go show Jon some love. Twitch.tv/Jon Zherka, guys, and it's ZH. Remember that. All right, love you guys. And by the way, for those that didn't understand, Harley was talking about Jewish camp for this first stream for 2 hours straight. Okay, so that was the reference to that. It just got weird because it's late. But anyways, I love you guys. Have a good night. Love everybody. Good night.
Good night.
See you.
Yep.
Good night.
Bye.
Peace.